One. Go.
Hi, welcome to Wisdom Check and the live stream of the second session of Chronicles of Galaria. This one's going to be Explosions and Cyborgs. So, we are entering Alkenstar. We are taking pieces of the Outlaws of Alkenstar AP, and if you're following along as a GM, we're starting on the second book of the adventure path and still using pieces from the first book because you kind of have to. Like, there's details of common places you go to, like the saloon in the first book. Anyway, so I am Jake. I'm running Leaf, an NPC druid who's made of cabbage because he's a Goron. And I will ask the players to introduce themselves, and then I'll give a little bit of an overview about what happened right before coming here. Robert,
Hi, I'm Robert. I am playing Sir Lin, the noble halfling swashbuckler.
You just always have to say noble. I love that.
The noble halfling swashbuckler.
Red Devil?
I am Red Devil, and I am playing Nimue, the grafted witch. She is a flesh warp witch with a little shadow familiar that looks like a cat. She's also a bit nuts.
But you're first playing...
Nyx, the elven magus, which has a lot of things that she could be described as. But yeah,
Unkillable.
Unkillable is one of them. Yes. We have decided that she has become too overpowered.
For the sake of the world, she must be retired.
For the sake of the world, she's gonna be off on her own adventure, and I'm introducing my new witch character.
John, who... Oops. John, who were you and who are you now?
Why do we not hear John?
John, yeah, you're muted.
Oh, thank God it's not us. Okay.
Oops. Sorry, folks. Was muted. Traditionally, I have been playing Raven, the orc thaumaturge vampire, but he's going on a little solo quest, and tonight I'm going to be playing Chad Proteus Jupiter, a very confused time traveler from the Starfinder era. But he's a kineticist.
As soon as I showed Storm the picture, I said, that is a Chad if ever there's been a Chad.
Right?
Definitely a chat.
I wanted the
More like a
least
Chaz
fantasy
to me,
name I
yeah.
could think of.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't go with John.
Eh.
I like this better. It makes a bold statement right up front. All right, so I want to catch people up briefly. The previous adventure they were on was the Slithering, but it was flavored as flesh warping, and there was stuff added to it, like a mad scientist. And that mad scientist was being sent something from Alkenstar. It was a brass cog that has it has emeralds inside, and it has electricity flowing in it. Nobody knows what it does so far. But on the way to Alkenstar, it started lighting up with lightning and whirring, and then a whole bunch of Terminator robots on motorcycles appeared. And as soon as they were all killed, the whirring stopped. So there's something really strange with this thing. They're just coming here to, as far as I'm aware, give it to the guy it was stolen from. Professor Radpole, the guy who's in charge of the water processing plant. And we are about to lose everybody from that original adventure except for the NPC, and the next session the NPC is going away. So we're trying to make sure that everybody knows the past and has a reason to be places. Otherwise, I can't handle things not making sense. This sucks. Do you guys want to add anything to that story catch up?
Well, that we're using Foundry now, and most of us are kind of noobs to Foundry, so bear with us as we figure this shit out.
Okay. I'm also going to take a while in initiative because I have 3 character sheets to potentially look at.
Oh, I meant to tell you! I figured out that After all my stupid experimenting, the easiest and best way to accurately make a familiar is to make another player character. The familiar sheet isn't detailed enough and doesn't give you options like adding bonuses to the attack roll. You just can't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think better familiars, but at least specific familiars are on the roadmap for the Foundry devs to work on, or the PF2 devs. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Don't know when that'll happen, but I think it's on the roadmap.
I knew it was possible because BattleZoo offers VTT for Foundry info for their specific familiars.
I'll maybe look into that, see how they did it.
In chat.
I'm trying to look at the people in chat and then I killed my phone. Yes, I am actually a slimy scientist. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't forget to shoo the children.
Thank you! We're far enough into it. Any kids or sensitive people, go away. We're going to be swearing a lot and probably talking about unsavory things because if there's no problems in the world, there's no adventurers.
Well put.
Oh, Sinsaro. Hello, and Morg! Only getting bench cuts up. Yeah, yes, you are correct, Morg, because Nick's just... Alright, so to just like reiterate, it's in a previous session of the Slithering, I think it's number 14. Yeah, so Red Devil had to take off and I played his character Nyx for that session. I kept trying to kill Nyx with everything I had. I even had her swallowed. She just wouldn't die. I kept not rolling well enough, and she kept saving. Like, I couldn't roll higher than an 8 on anything against her.
It's
It was
quite
crazy.
unfair.
Yeah.
Oh, Casper, I remember you now. But, I mean, I remember the name Casper as well. How do people keep track of chat while they're running a game? How do people do that? I don't understand. Alright, so your, not party, but your group is now at outside the front gates of Alkenstar. It's a little bit more complicated than that, but it doesn't really matter. There's people around you that are entering the city, and a few that are leaving, but mostly entering because it's daytime, and this is a heavy trade city. They have mostly a corner on the market on firearms and gunpowder technology. So it does a lot of business. And even outside the city, you can smell the city already. And you can see this gray morass that's hanging low over the city. You smell basically car exhaust fumes. Oh, and they're damp. The car exhaust fumes tend to stick to stuff. That's so gross. They actually took like horrible cities and just turned it up and put it in a fantasy world. It's like they combined Phoenix and Old London. Now, before you get to the gate, you see that there is a sign posted on the gate that looks like it has been updated recently. Yeah, okay, updated recently. It just has scroll paper attached to it. It says, casters must declare 1 week prison.
Oof. And
out of nowhere comes, like, I already said this briefly in the last session, but caw, caw! Then a crow lands on Raven's shoulder with a scroll, and you took the scroll last time. Do it differently now if you want to, and I'm going to say what the scroll says in general so you can respond to it.
I look at the bird and say, you know, I would have figured bats, not crows, but okay. You know, being a vampire and all. That's just his take on the whole thing. 'Cause he's being sarcastic.
It pauses at first as if like trying to listen to you, and then it seems to not understand and just take off.
Stupid bird.
Like there might be some intelligence there, like it has a master.
Let's see what he has to say.
All right, I'm going to summarize because I didn't write it up this time in detail, and it wouldn't have looked as cool and cute because it's just a few pieces of information.
We've been trying to reach you about your car insurance.
My extended warranty has expired.
It says, "Congratulations, you're being summoned for your first blood ceremony. Please attend." And there's a specific location in Geb that's given to you. You have 3 days to comply. And I guess it would probably say... Ah, that's right. At the bottom it says, "Blood print here to respond."
I'm wondering if that means my blood. So I puncture a thumb with a fang and stick it on there, see what happens.
Like a... What would be an accurate communication device in this time?
Like a sending spell or stone or something like that.
The page starts to sparkle, and you have the psychic knowing that an ascending spell is active and that they can reply to you.
Well, I guess I'm on my way, guys. For whatever this is.
You are not required to come alone, but you are required to come with expediency. Do you need help?
Do I know how far away Geb is from where I am now in terms of travel?
More than 3 days!
Well, I'm more than 3 days away, so that's going to be a problem. I'm in Alkenstar, which I guess you know already.
The sending spell actually ended before you said that, so you'd have to puncture your thumb again and bleed on the page some more, and then it sends another sending spell.
Damn it.
Please deposit 25 cents for the next 10 minutes.
Man, his phone company's bleeding me dry.
Blood's not easy to come by for you.
That was completely unexpected. Oh, God. So the response to this is... Stay where you are for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Keep hold of the scroll. You will be transported.
Oh, crap. I looked to my party. Hey, guys, they're going to transport me to Geb in the next 5 minutes. So I guess I'll meet up with you guys later. Where are you going to be? Do you know?
Next is they're gonna what? How are you gonna come back? Well, I mean, I guess they get.
I guess they better send my ass back the way they brought me. I'll be pissed.
Leaf says, "Couldn't we just give you some sort of non-detection, non-scrying, non-anything spell and just go into the city that is damped with magic? They can't find you in there, right?"
Oh, you mean the vampires? No, yeah, I want to go, though. I want to see what this is all about. I've got a lot to learn about these guys. But I don't want to lose track of you guys either.
How do you know that it's not a trap? That's next.
Well, if it is, I'm going to kill a lot of vampires.
Leaf rushes to you and hugs you, and he says, "Then journey well, my friend. I don't trust vampires. Other vampires."
No offense taken.
No offense.
If I hold on to you, will I be able to teleport with you? Is that how that one works?
Hey, you want to go? You're welcome to try.
I mean, I don't have blood. I don't have anything to fear.
I don't think that's how it works, but we can give it a shot.
Sure. I mean, yeah, let's give it a go. I'm willing to go there.
Leaf says, "Why are you leaving? We're on a mission." Mild one, I suppose, of curiosity, mostly.
Yeah, that's my point. This, if he is in danger and this is a trap, I would like to back him up.
Nice.
That seems understandable.
So I grab him by the arm so we're, like, connected.
Yeah.
And you have 4.5 more minutes to wait. And it's
Just
awkward.
standing there.
It's awkward. It's like when you say goodbye and you're like, waiting on your train to show up.
Yeah.
Look at my watch. It's 4 minutes and 15.
Leaf is rummaging through his bag, saying, "Hold on, there's something I want to give you. Hold on. Where is it? And he hands, shit. What did I write down? Where was it? Hold on. Don't remember the name of it.
Leaf, you've been an excellent companion and healer.
He
I
already
wish
gave
you
away
well.
his gender changing potion, if that's what you're looking for.
No, that was not what I was thinking of. Okay, so he says, "I'm going to miss you," and he seems like he's like starting to shudder, like crying, but there's no tears coming out. And he says, "If you are in danger, open this." And he hands Raven like this little precious ring box. It will hurt you too, and vampires, and probably any other undead. And Leaf says, "Nix, I have no reason to give you anything protective."
I'm fine. I can protect myself whenever I need to, and if not, I can disappear.
He's like, "Yes, I suppose. I wish you well, my friend.
I wish you well too.
You have been very strange. You've been a very strange and changing person. I've never met someone quite like you. I'd like to be able to discuss things with you again, such as body nonconformity, because it's as though you can become spineless if you wish."
Yes.
I didn't mean that metaphorically. I mean literally spineless.
I mean, it's fine. I know when to run away from a fight if need be. I've never needed to, but yeah, you get what I mean.
Yes. And he like hugs you awkwardly, like a super macho man hug, when they're just like
Just feels a bunch of cabbage and like pats him on the back.
okay. Then he steps away, and now he's crying.
Oh no.
Aww.
We'll probably meet again, Leaf. Don't worry.
What color are his tears?
Oh, white.
Oh, fun.
I forgot. I wanted to change it from last time. His tears are white because that would be the water from inside a plant.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What did you say just a moment ago, Red Devil?
We'll probably meet again. Don't worry.
Definitely.
Yeah. Most definitely. 100%.
I'm just leaving temporarily.
I wish you well. This is tearing me up. And then you disappear.
Raven disappears. It's like, huh? And then I don't know where she also disappears in a puff of mist. However, in her place, almost as if she transformed herself into someone else, except at the same time, other figures appear at the same time. You notice at first what you think may be a tiefling. However, you notice a basically mosaic of skin colors, and each tied together with stitches. A singular elven ear, a singular tiefling horn, a tail. Basically, if you know what a flesh warp is, it's that, but it's not quite just that. Beside her, you see a little black cat made of shadow. And that's literally it, as well as another figure, which is just a literal cauldron with tiny stubby legs.
I forgot about that one. Briefly, sorry. As far as the character sheet goes, no, we don't have any to show you right now because we're new at Foundry. I just don't know how.
Open his character sheet. Click on the image, so it's large for you. Then there's a show players button. That should pop it up for everyone.
Show players the image?
Yeah, is that what we
Wait.
were asking? Showing the character art?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not the character art. The actual character
Okay.
sheet. Somebody wanted to know like what they are and stuff.
Yeah, flesh warp witch. So yeah, you see as this figure appears, or these figures, and the flesh warp or Nimue, the rest of you actually know her as, is holding up an empty potion that she apparently just drank. And she goes around and looks, huh?
That's even better. It's a side effect. You guys will see all the character art on the intermission, which is in like 40 minutes, half an hour. All right, so friend disappears, a staggered disappearance happens, and then there's Frankenstein's monster-looking lady there with a cauldron and a cat. You must not be a witch.
And she goes and basically talks out loud and says, well, this was unexpected. Hey, Nia, where are we right now? Do you know?
Nix? Says Leaf.
Huh? Oh, no, my name is Nimue. Who are you? Where am I?
Sorry, what the fuck is the... Alright. Oh my god, these names are gonna kill me. So can I call the familiar just Nya?
Yeah.
Okay. So... Yeah.
He will obviously
No.
introduce himself as the full name. But yeah, you can call him...
Okay. He says, now Nimue, I will handle this. You need to tell us about yourselves. You've magicked us here, and we demand to know why. And then he cleans his face.
Yeah, you see the literal shadow cat just talking.
Leaf just goes, oh, what? What?
There's a very confused halfling standing off to the side. Like he was leaving you guys. He was walking away, but he heard mention of Gab and vampires, and that draws attention. So he turned around and watched. He's just standing on the edge, just watching. Like, this is the weirdest group of people I've ever run into. And two of them are gone. One of them changed now.
Where?
Yeah.
Like, can someone please tell us where we are and how we ended up here?
Leaf suddenly sobers and he goes, Nix, are you kidding?
I told you my name is Nimue. I don't know any Nicks.
Okay. Okay. Apparently Nix wants to be known as Nimue now. And this is her body.
Mm.
Where did you get the cat?
You mean Nialarthos?
No. What? Yes.
It's always been with me.
I think these poor peasants are confused, Nimue.
It seems like it. Oh man, this is such a drag. I'm gonna have to explain so much.
Is your cauldron, like... okay, is it obvious that your cauldron is
Yeah.
animated?
It's like bubbling a little bit, like.
This is like
Yeah,
dancing
you
to
see
the music
a
in
little
his
bit
head.
of liquid just splashing.
The Disney cauldron.
Yeah, there's sloshing everywhere, but it all miraculously falls back into the cauldron.
Exactly.
Yes, Disney cauldron, that's what we said. Oh, thank you, Casper. He likes our facial hair.
Yeah, we all got together before the stream and planned who was doing what.
Gaming is better with beards.
Well, yeah.
I don't need to talk about that. So anyway, I was just going to talk about how scents stay in your beard, and it was long, and we don't need to know.
Yep, you gotta have lunch all afternoon.
Yes. So Leaf says, I think that I don't understand what's happening here. So then do you have any insight to magical shapeshifting? Is this just a personality change?
That's just one weird person's all I know. I don't know. But,
You asked something about shape shifting, and then you cut off for me.
Weird. Oh, okay. I think it's because I got quieter.
No, you literally froze.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was on your end then, because that was fine for me.
Okay. Yeah. He just, I think he said it doesn't make any sense.
Sir Lynn said,
I can, sorry.
Go ahead.
In response to that, say, I can change shape with potions.
He's looking at Sir Lynn when he goes,
Sir Lynn will clear his throat loudly and point to the sign that says no magic.
Nimue looks at it and goes, fuck, where in the hell are we?
You, strange person, are at the gates of Alkenstar. Now, you, druid, you are a healer, correct? I have needs of your service, and I'll flip Leaf a gold coin. Please follow me to the bar and heal my wounds.
okay.
Howdy.
I should point out that as far as anyone has said, you still have a carriage that has been sanded down that is being pulled by dragons.
That belongs to nobody now.
Oops.
I guess the Leaf needs to take care of that then.
Not one scratch on that motorcycle, Leaf.
Did you do another drop of blood to send that to him? That's the message.
Yeah.
What do you do with the damn motorcycle?
I mean, if it's maybe there's a what's the motorcycle version of stables? Are there garages around that he can?
Is there a mini storage?
Can we just say it teleported with him?
That's cool.
Because then later he can come back and he has it, and I won't have to remember in the back of my mind, oh yeah, that goddamn motorcycle.
Vampires were thinking
At
ahead.
the 4:45 mark, Ray goes, "Oh, hold on!" He slaps his hand onto the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. So yeah, I didn't say this to the audience either. I forgot. So there are, God, what, 4 cobra-headed jungle drakes that are pulling this carriage that it is fairly large still, but all the paint has been sanded down and there's glass shards sticking out of it. So I guess Leaf gets back in the carriage and he's driving it now because nobody else is. And he says, would all of you just care to climb up here and help me figure out where to go? I have never been here before. I kind of rely on my allies for guidance in cities. I don't like them.
I usually rely on prior knowledge of where I'm going. And yes, I would also like to know where to go.
Sir Lynn has already set off. He's slowly riding on his war pony towards his bar of choice.
Okay. And Nya says, get in the carriage, Nimue. I sense myself.
Whatever.
Every time I think
sure.
about you, I sense myself. I don't want anyone else.
You don't need to keep singing it.
Yeah, sorry, you don't want a copyright claim. I understand.
So Nya jumps up onto the carriage, right next to Leaf, and he's looking around at how this is guided, as if he's going to take the reins in a moment. What does Nimue do? And the cauldron.
I'm not sure if I. Hey, Nya, where do we go? What do we do?
He already jumped up into the carriage and he said, "Come on, I said to myself."
He was. Oh, shit. Yeah. She goes after him. Obviously.
I'm sorry, I didn't differentiate the voices
Yeah.
enough. All right, so you guys pull up to the entry, and there are guards, but there's also a sheriff with a cybernetic eye implant standing at the gate. Sir Lin doesn't get questioned at all. You were already here. You don't have to even say anything
I
to
flipped the
them.
guard a gold coin anyways on my way by.
Whoa.
He grabs it and looks around to see if anybody else is noticing, and he seems to be trying to burn an image of you in his mind, and he puts it in his pocket.
I would like to mimic that.
With the tossing the gold
Yeah.
coin? All right, so do you toss the gold coin then?
Okay.
Okay. And the guard catches it, and he just looks stunned. And the sheriff behind him says, wait, hold the carriage. Casters, come forth. And he takes the gold from the
The
guard.
dejected Nimue just goes, but why? she walks. She goes there, and annoyed almost.
He says, have you ever visited Alkenstar before?
No.
Do you have family present?
No.
Come down from the carriage. Move the carriage off to the side into the city gates. There, into the city past the gates. And then you also need to come forth, Goran. I need to make sure you're not magical in some way. And he says, besides, your mounts are scaring the hell out of everyone else. Because they're aggressive. They're like at people. And so the sheriff goes, pulls out this big-ass book and an ink pen, and he's like, name?
Nimue.
Here, you just fill this out. I hate paperwork.
Uh,
And you can see that it specifies what kind of caster you are, what rank of spell you can cast, and your specialization. And it has two little special checkmark boxes for transmuter and flesh warp.
Huh.
How much do I want to tell the truth?
I mean, she looks like she could be a flesh warp creation, but not necessarily specialize in it. Yeah, she's gonna tell basically the truth about most of everything.
I'm sorry, I need to clarify because you actually are flesh warp. It says flesh warper, as in that's your job.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I'm saying. She cannot actually flesh warp as per normal conveniences, but her healing is flesh warp-esque.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah. So
it's you.
I know.
So yeah, she's gonna put in that she's a witch. She can cast so and so level or rank, and she specializes in healing.
And I don't remember if I said this or not, but what tradition of magic is it?
Cult.
That's also a field.
Yeah.
Okay. And you start to hand it back to him, and he goes, "No, sign." And you see that there's a completely different page that you also have to sign on.
Initial here.
Sign.
Yeah.
Sign here.
This is probably maybe the first time Nimue has done a signature and she just scribbles.
He doesn't even look at it. He doesn't
Okay.
care. And he says, "This is your token. You're officially conscripted into service in the event of a magical emergency. Keep it on you at all times. If you don't, it's a 500 gold fine."
Can you please repeat that? Because sorry, it's been bugging.
No.
Sorry.
Okay. He says, "Here's your token. You've been officially conscripted into service of the city. In the case of a magical incident, you'll be notified.
All right.
Keep this on you at all times. If you don't, the fine is 500 gold."
Yeesh. Yeah, she doesn't have that. She's gonna keep it on her.
And yes, Morg, that's right. Copper, silver, gold, and platinum because Electrum is stupid.
Yep. Electrum does not exist. Any world I run, Electrum does not exist.
Yeah,
And
it's dumb. Before I knew what Electrum was, I made up a whole new classification for it.
I
They were
remember.
silver-based
What-
versus gold.
I remember whenever I run
Mm.
Curses Prod, there's always a few chests and stuff here and there that have Electrum, and the players just ignore it and leave it there. They just
Good-
get pissed and
good
leave
on
it
them.
there.
They're like, I can't even math with this. I don't know.
It's like those gold dollar coins we have now. It's like, I don't want that.
It's a cool collectible, but why do I want like 100 of them?
So the sheriff leans over to start investigating the rest of the carriage. Sir Lin, I need you to roll a reflex save as the ground and air begin to shake around you.
Reflex save. Is this considered a hazard? One second.
Sure. It's environmental. That'll work.
Why is this not opening?
Yeah, Casper, that's right. It's times 10 for each level.
All right. +1 circumstance bonus to saves against hazards. So if it counts as a hazard, I get a +1.
Yeah, it does.
Turn that on.
And because I didn't expect this to happen here, I don't have a fucking map for this.
Oh, natural 1. That's nice. Starting out nice.
John, you need to make the same save.
Reflex?
Yeah. Okay, so while you're rolling that, Sir Lin, he feels like he's falling down, but he actually pitches forward, and he tries to hold himself back, but it's like gravity has shifted, and he notices a bright flash out of the corner of his eye, and he looks, and he sees a completely different setting and terrain. You see it's surrounded by metal. There's nighttime outside the windows, and there are, I don't know, Nyx-like things walking around. They're like these octopus slime people. And it's just in midair. You see that for, I don't know, like 3 seconds, and then you fall. Into the actual ground, not through the...
What happened? I'm on my feet as quick as I can. What was that?
You're not yet, though, because something else appeared at the same time as John's character. John?
So I just appear out of nowhere?
Yes. What did you get?
37.
Oh my god. I'm like dancing on your way out.
So where am I? Where did I appear?
You, well, weirdly, fortunately, appear next to Sir Lin on the ground. And when you were on your way here, because we did your backstory briefly, but you know how you got here. On the way here, you saw flashes of a very primal world. I guess it would probably be the Mwangi Expanse here. Like, there were dinosaurs all around and stuff. And so you appear here on your feet, ready to go. I don't know what I'm going to do for a map for this. And a gargantuan cybernetic Tyrannosaurus appears in the middle of the crowd and roars.
Welcome to Alkenstar.
I
What
thought no
kind of
magic was
trans-
allowed. What's going on?
Well, the first thing Chad says is, "Whoa, computer in program."
Why does it have a buzzsaw for an arm?
Because it needed longer arms, so it had to do something with them.
How does it like eat?
With
Okay.
its face, like all good T-Rexes.
You need to... Oh, you did.
Yeah.
He's more machine than dinosaur now.
We can fix him. We can rebuild him.
Robert, can you help me find any map that has an open space?
Yeah, let me hop onto my GM account and delve into the
you.
secrets of the campaign.
Well, a lot of them aren't written yet, so you've seen most of it already.
All the while, Chad is like, computer in simulation, stop program, exit game.
Okay, I don't know, but psychologically this could make sense. You keep hearing this like error sound in your head that you would expect to hear from the game failing to follow your commands right then when you say them. Like, boom, boom, each time. It could be psychological. Who knows?
But you guys are hearing a completely different language. You guys are hearing just some nonsense that you don't understand.
So obviously we need to roll initiative. We're going to be on the map in a
city
moment.
streets.
Yeah, please, if you got it.
Port. Okay, so it should be. Want me to activate it for you?
Yeah, please.
Activate.
And this is why, everybody watching, as a GM, you have to be on your feet at all times because some shit changes. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Is it?
All right.
You want a different one?
No, it's a good choice. I just mean that everything's going to fall apart right there. Everything's destroyed.
It's horrible for them.
Yeah, it's horrible for them. All right, let me grab my Tyrannosaurus cyborg token.
Yeah, we need to get tokens out of the map
What?
for vision.
Oh. That's so weird. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to place them then. Hold on a second. Since it appeared there, I'll say Chad is there, and Sir Lin is
And
there.
I'm currently prone.
Yes. Thank you for adding that. And that was the other side, so Nimue is there, and Leaf is just behind her. He's actually off the map, but we'll just put him there. Oh my god, how do I anchor Nya to Nimue? Is that possible?
I think I can just grab both of them at the same time. Error token collide. But
Just drag him right. Yeah.
Right about yeah. Good.
yeah, I can move them both at the same time.
Jake, I'm gonna need you to simmer down, yeah.
Samadanda. Yeah.
That movie's a classic as well, by the way. We were talking about like old antique classic movies. That one's old.
I don't even know
Super
what you're
Troopers.
talking about, dude. Oh, I never watched it.
I have no idea how well it's
Nope.
aged, but it was hilarious back in the day.
Super Troopers. It's about
It is,
highway
yeah.
patrol, right?
That very irreverent highway
Okay.
patrolman.
I'm willing to watch it. All right, so I'm not going to put them on the map because it's safe to say there are people everywhere who are then scattering everywhere.
So this thing just like appeared out of nowhere. Just
It fell out of the air from about 3 feet up.
okay.
So there was a thud. It barely kept its balance. And it roared maybe in anger, frustration, confusion. Who knows? It's a fucking dinosaur.
All right.
I love that it sized it correctly. So much good is in Foundry. I do like a lot of the things it does. It's just I don't
I'm
understand
controlling Leaf.
Oh.
And I don't
Hey.
see.
I have control of Leaf too. I will. Do you want me to fix that?
Hey, so do
Everybody
I.
gets
Yeah.
Oh, I remember why. I'm sorry. Let's take that away. That should not be controllable by players. Because Leaf is not.
Leaf, do my bidding.
He's his own plant.
Now, what you guys see is actually like blocked by tents, and I don't like that because you can see through them or around them. Oh, I think I can add a light source. Where are the light sources?
Yeah, no, it's
Lighting controls?
obscuration, not light, I think. So,
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you
how
need
do
to
I turn-
delete the walls. Yeah, just go to
Can
the
you
wall
turn off
mode.
fog
If you
war?
don't want them at all, just go to wall mode, Control A, delete. Oh,
No.
Light Foundry, that's lame.
Oh, there's
No,
a button to
never
clear
mind,
all walls.
Foundry.
There we go.
Now I know where we are.
Oh, good. All right. Wow. Yeah, the walls around that.
Yeah,
That
It
was
probably
Yeah.
looks better at home too.
Yeah. I saw it on Storm Screen, and I'm like, that just looks like shit.
It's fun for
Yeah,
immersion,
that's
but yeah, it doesn't make for a good visual.
Looks like we're in a dungeon or something.
Yeah. Which, if you're in a dungeon, fine. I really like that feature if you're underground, but it shouldn't be everywhere.
That's all right.
Like, you know roughly how a saloon is built. You should know that there's walls on the
So
outside.
yeah, Jake, next step, select all of our tokens at once, right click and add us to the encounter.
Thank you, sir. What the hell is... That's a motherfucking wall.
Oh, you're still
No.
in the wall mode.
Go. Yeah, I apparently am. All right, select everybody. Do I have to do that with the tokens, or can I do that from... You know what? I don't care. I have that question. I'll figure it out later. So
right
what do I
click
do
on
after
one
I
of the
select them?
tokens, and then click on the 2 crossed swords and a shield to add us all to that combat encounter.
Hey, anybody watching? Tell us in the comments what virtual tabletop you use.
Or which you've used that you hate, because I would like to know which ones to avoid.
And so, just as a reminder for everybody, at the top right of your screen, you can right click on the 2 crossed swords to pop out the encounter tracker onto your screen.
Is that something that comes native with Foundry,
No,
or did you have
that's
to add a mod
Foundry,
for that?
native Foundry. And then once you see there should be a dice next to your name. You can click that for initiative.
Can I roll everybody's? How
You
does that
can.
work?
Yeah, you should have 2 buttons, one for roll all and roll all NPCs.
I still don't see my token. Oh, there I am.
Cool. What? I'm so
Oh
confused.
shit.
Are you rolling all, or are you rolling individually?
I just hit roll all NPCs.
Oh, okay.
They shouldn't have rolled anything with
All
the
right.
dinosaur.
So here's something that's fun. When I roll initiative, I can do my battle cry. So this tiny little halfling lying on the ground is somehow going to try to intimidate this mecha T-Rex. I don't know exactly how, but
Hey, you! Your mother dresses you funny!
Over here now.
you've
Bite your
spoiled
knees
my
off.
walking. You've ruined my day. So I'll
Yeah, he's noble, too, so it has to be tasteful.
go ahead and roll that
What's
demoralize.
Demoralized. Stupid. Oh, man.
Maybe it'll be like an elephant and a mouse.
So as I lie on the ground, I have panache now somehow.
Oh, my God, you
I did.
succeeded. Oh, my God.
In that chat box window, I'm going to drag the panache onto my token, and if you drag that frightened one onto the T-Rex, since he is
No, I don't
okay.
want to.
I don't know. It's a mental effect if he's immune to mental effects.
No, he's not immune to mental effects. He's already a mountain. I can't do that too. That was
I know.
fucked up.
Doesn't make sense.
So
but
the
it
T-Rex
works.
arrived. Roar! Ah!
It's like elephants are scared of mice.
Well, yeah, that's because they've never seen them. They don't know what the hell they are. Okay, I guess he's never seen a halfling before. So he's like, he appears, he roars, and he goes, steps back a bit. That makes more sense, at least. Oh god, the T-Rex goes first. Roll reflex save. Spray of bullets.
Everybody?
Actually, it's only you and Sir Lin.
Does being prone give me cover? I have to take the cover action while prone to get it.
Yeah, but I think it still gets -1 to hit you, but he's not aiming at you, so you don't get one to
It'd be
reflex, do you?
the bonus would come from cover. Let me hold on. Control space. Prone.
It's a great feature.
You can take cover while prone to hunker down. So I didn't have the opportunity to do that, so no bonus. So reflex save.
It wasn't even your initiative. You fell down, you're on your ass, and you scared a T-Rex. This is great.
Aren't you less prone to ranged attacks while prone?
Less prone to ranged
Or am I
attacks.
thinking? I thought it was a -2 to ranged. I may be thinking.
I think I just looked that up. You have to take cover while prone to get that bonus.
Okay.
You don't automatically get cover bonus for being prone, I don't think.
I may be thinking of the old rules.
All right. I think I have a bonus on this. Because he's scared of me.
It's not like a taunt. It frightened reduces the accuracy of what the T-Rex is going to try to do next. Like it makes him second guess himself. I'm just telling people.
I had a feature, but it's only for spells against people I have demoralized. So not unless this is a gun spell. That is a 33.
I think this might be the dumbest, silliest monster I've ever used. Yeah, you saved. It's not as critical, but it's a save. You take half.
We will take half.
I'm sorry. What did you
35.
get on?
Reflex.
Yeah, you definitely made it as well. It is. How does this work? Just add numbers here. Roll. Be afraid. It does 10, so you take 5 if you saved. But that's enough to kill commoners.
And it probably did.
As soon as there's a spray of bullets, people just scream. They do take cover. Some get shot. You can't really tell who's killed or just wounded. Oh man, it's funny that I didn't think about how your characters would be thinking in game when I planned today. I really should have. I usually do. Oh well. God, it gets minus for everything.
If you want to know what Nimue is thinking, she's literally just relieved that she's no longer the center of attention.
Yeah. Actually, Nimue would notice this because she's right with the sheriff. He activates something in his eyepiece, and it whirs, and there's a dim light in it. And he starts trying to get closer. The dinosaur can move and eat someone. It's just going to stomp on some... Actually, it probably would not stomp on Sir Lin, because if he doesn't know what it is and there's other food around it, he's just going to eat the other food. So I think it's safe to say that he swallows a commoner. He's chewing on somebody. And then he moves, I don't know, random direction. Let's roll a d12. Cool. He runs over here, destroying buildings as he walks. Sean, it's your turn.
Just looking at my options on this new character. What do you call it when you activate your element?
Oh, your kinetic aura?
Yeah. Thought I just
Oh, the activation.
kinetic aura.
What's that
There we
called?
go. Channel elements.
Channel elements, yeah.
How do I make it active?
Click the button. It says channel elements in chat.
I did,
Click that.
and it just gives me a description of it.
On your actions tab, is there a checkbox at the top?
Use. I think I have to apply the use button. Okay.
Yeah.
And then apply effect.
Oh, I love seeing your sheet change. I forgot kineticists do that. T-Rex shooting, but as it had a shredder as an arm. How in the... no, I'm sorry. Maybe you didn't catch on the image, Casper. It has a buzzsaw on one arm, but the other one is an assault rifle. So that's how.
Okay, I think that's working. It's even showing my little circle aura. So with that action, I can also make an elemental blast. I'm going to blast him with some... Whoops, let me target him first. That work? Yes. I just shoot out metal spikes at him from my fingertips.
You missed? Oh, yeah. He has a lot of armor.
Oh, no. The 28 misses.
As soon as he does that, he looks at his fingertips like, whoa, what did I just do? Let's see, that's first action. That didn't hit. Let me do a 2-action something or other.
Oh, I see what you mean, Casper. How will it reload? Because magic? I don't know.
Magic technology. It's the future.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know, Casper. Got hand waving that.
I'm going to toss my aerial boomerang at the dinosaur. Looks like you need to make a basic reflex save or take 6d4 slashing. Assuming you're within 60 feet. You may not be within 60 feet. Let me measure that. Oops. That's not the right button.
Looks like he's 65 feet from you.
Oh, just 5 feet shy.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I turn off my arrow, my measurer.
At the top
There it
left of your
goes.
screen, make sure you click back onto that little box pattern.
Okay. I did that. So I guess I'll move that direction more. Oh, wait. Actually, I forgot with my base kinesis as an air kineticist, I can move up to half my speed for free.
Yeah.
That would get you within 60.
So we'll put me there, and then I will do that 2-action.
Can I ask you not to? Because it's a line spell.
Oh.
Sir Lin would not be pleased with you, but you never met him. You don't know what he is. He could be in league with the T-Rex. Who knows?
Oh, yeah, he's totally in league with the T-Rex.
I think if I aim for the right-hand side of the T-Rex, and he's tall, so I think I could go above your head. Actually, I'd be above your head anyway.
Okay.
Well, can we say that misses him because it's over his head?
Yeah.
I'm still prone too.
So make a reflex save. 27.
Jake, you can actually just select the T-Rex, then click that button in the chat window that says DC 27 basic reflex.
No, I want to roll
boring.
Dice. Oh, nice. Really? 27? I rolled a 4. That's a fail.
He waits all week to use the dice that I made for him.
Yeah.
Roll his dice.
Do I click the damage? Yeah. There's the damage.
Caltrops. I mean that he rolled D4s, people watching.
They're gamers. They know.
Who is this person named Cal Trops?
Anybody that's ever stepped
He's a
on
new
one
st-
knows.
It's amazing how much that hurts. Because like it bruises the muscle
Yeah,
inside.
gets in there.
I haven't stepped on one of those, but stepped on similar things.
Like nails.
Well, nails will break the skin.
Actually, yeah, but
I've stepped on those.
thankfully I have pretty thick shoes.
Good.
Yeah.
My dad used to have, he helped with demolishing buildings, and he would keep scrap. So he had tons of boards with nails in them. So I stepped on a bunch of nails when I was a kid.
And no, I used to get into a lot of places I probably shouldn't have when I was a kid. So that's probably why.
That sounds like being a kid. Yeah. Oh, I have to write the damage down. I'm sorry. How do I do this? How much damage did it do?
18.
Okay.
And my turn's done.
Now I'm suddenly having fun. I don't know. When I get to type numbers in, I'm having fun now. You know what? I'm just going to have Leaf go last because I'm personally just not ready for him to go. So go ahead, Sir Lin. Or Nimue. Fuck, sorry. Nimue.
Yeah. Okay, so Nimue is just gonna move here, one action. She is, let me just highlight her just right. She's gonna cast slow on this thing.
That seems like a great idea.
So let me click it. It is here. You need to make a DC 28 Fortitude save.
Jake, do you want me to advance the turn counter? If you don't want to bother with that. In the combat tracker, there's a begin encounter. And then just hit next until it's Nimue's turn.
Oh.
You don't have to use that. It's just like if we have a time spell, it'll keep track of rounds.
That is very helpful, though. That's great.
And we can each click
Okay,
it
yes.
when we're done with our turn
just
indicator.
all of us, we can click in turn, so you don't have to do anything. Yeah.
I would love that. Please do. That's a critical success.
Yeah.
It's a fortitude save. It's a 40-foot tall dinosaur. I mean...
Oh, you can take this frightened condition off after its turn.
But it
Okay,
looks
you can
cool.
leave it on.
And yeah. well, since the slow didn't work, Nia is going to try to steal his shadow with one action, and the one he gets for free. He needs to make a... Oh, no, never mind. This is a melee attack. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know. He can't get there. So yeah, that's my turn. Yeah, that would have been fun.
But this is a new character for you. So do you want to pause for a moment and replay the beginning of your turn? Because you can use a focus point to have him move.
That's correct. Yes. So yeah, he's gonna... With a focus point, which... what was it? Patron's Puppet. Yeah.
Patron's Puppet.
Spell. Patron's Puppet. There we are. Oh, by the way, Patron's Puppet is a focus spell, which causes my familiar to use his ongoing misery to prolong the effects of any negative status conditions by 1 round. So fear lasts another round.
That's only if he's within 15 feet of it, right?
Yes.
When you use the spell.
Oh, yeah, then no. Yeah, I gotta get you.
But you would move him first. But you would move him first and then cast slow. Oh, but it's not a hex
Yeah,
anymore.
no, it's not a hex anymore.
So, please pause before doing anything else. Red Devil has more shit to do on his turn. Trust me. Well, I mean, maybe don't trust me because I'm the DM, but he does have more stuff to do.
You dropped your goddamn T-Rex on us.
Yes.
It was fun.
So I need
literally
to
dropped
make
him on
an
us.
attack. I think it's.
With frickin' laser beams.
Let me just.
What the hell is the name? Sorry, I'm thinking out loud.
That's a 34 for the Shadow Steel.
Pause for a
Yeah.
moment. Oh, we don't know. Because, all right, let me see if that would succeed without. It's a 34 AC thing?
Yeah, 34 to hit and try and steal his shadow.
Okay, it succeeds.
No, the attack, it's not a save. Like, yeah, okay.
I know.
Okay, cool. So he is enfeebled 1, and his shadow disappears. And since I cast Patron's Puppet, my familiar gets 3 actions. It's gonna move right back unless he can hit it.
It gets 3 actions? I thought it got 2.
3 with Patron's Puppet. He gets all his normal actions. So 3.
Right, all his normal actions is 2 because he's a minion.
And I may be wrong. Probably. I'm probably wrong.
You know what else? I need you to roll a d20 for a Wellspring Surge.
Oh no!
What?
He's using magic. This region doesn't understand magic. So there's like ripples of color in the air, and energy comes through from another dimension. It
Makes
fucks with a
sense since
spell.
they don't know exactly where they are right now.
Isn't that a no-no here?
Well, we'll find out later when he gets punished.
Did you
If
read the
it's
fine print of the
normal-
contract you just signed?
If its normal actions are just 2, then yeah, he just stays there. And I didn't need to roll a d20.
Yes, I'm sorry, I read chat. Yes. Red Devil, you specifically should read chat. The last comment.
Now I gotta look.
Actually, probably. I kind of like doing multiple things and mixing them together instead of just focusing on one particular thing. So I'll never do like the Elf Ranger because that just fits too much for me. So yeah, I try and make.
So yes, he is.
You ain't no normie.
I mix and match, but never to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play a big strong orc that's also a spellcaster. No, my things usually match. It's just they are very, very weird together.
That makes sense, and your character physically represents that because her body is weird.
I rolled a 2, whatever that means.
Positive energy expulsion. Positive energy explodes outward, healing living creatures for 1d8 hit points per spell level of the surge in a 20-foot burst. Undead creatures take damage, who cares? So that was a 5th level focus spell, right?
Yes.
Why am I asking? It's a focus spell, it's 5th level. Okay, so roll 5d8 healing for all the commoners that are dying around you. And maybe the dinosaurs.
Leaf as well. I think Leaf is down some HP.
Oh.
We didn't
why
heal
the hell
after
is he so
last
injured?
week's fight. I'm down. Sterling is down as well.
Yeah, they heal. They heal 15.
All right, I need to see if the dinosaur is within 20 feet. Yep! Yay, the dinosaur heals! Good job.
This is Wellspring magic.
and then you cast another spell, so roll another d20.
6.
Oh, fuck. Technically, the dinosaur is still hurt by 3 now, so 6. Sudden gale. Weather in a 40-foot emanation is disturbed. Strong winds blow in a random direction for 1 minute. Each creature that starts its turn in the area must succeed at a fortitude save or fall prone for the whole minute. I mean, if this is for the next whole minute. We have to be doing this. And if they fail at the fortitude save, they fall prone, and they're pushed 10 feet on a critical failure. And you must succeed at the save immediately after the surge. Any movement against the wind is difficult terrain or greater difficult terrain while flying. This sucks. Okay, so right now, Red Devil has to make this save. Just a giant burst of wind comes out of you.
40-foot burst?
Emanation.
Okay, you want me to draw that on the map?
Yeah! Thank you for helping with Foundry.
Let's see.
I mean, in general.
Fortitude, you said.
Yeah. You're trying to fight against the wind.
That's a big burst. Big emanation.
Fuck. That's a 20. Big fat 20.
So does the T-Rex have to make that as well?
Hopefully.
Yes. It's against it's against Nimue's save DC. So did you make your own save DC?
No.
All right. Then you fall prone. Did you critically fail?
No.
Okay, then you're prone.
Yeah.
Yay. Which means you're lying on the ground. You're flat-footed.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah.
But fortunately, the dinosaur is scared of people laying on the ground.
And yes, Morg, I absolutely love fighters. I'm sure I wouldn't target them with every enemy I could.
He hates them.
I should. Once you kill this character of mine, I should bring in a fighter.
We should all play fighters just to fuck with him.
Fighter gang.
If you can prove to me that fighters are great, then fine. Please, great, do it.
If I play a fighter, I'm going to ask for homebrew to make a Dragoon from Final Fantasy.
What's your... Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure he made your save DC. You got a 34 fortitude save.
Yeah.
Oh, and Leaf. Leaf has to roll. That's great. Roll the 5. Everybody's prone. Yay! Jesus. Oh, except the dinosaur. That's great. That helps everybody.
But he's still enfeebled 1. Oh.
Oh, was it... did you apply it? No, I have to apply it. So, hold on. Enfeebled. There are things that I cannot see on this goddamn screen.
Yeah, you got to zoom in.
Enfeebled.
The contextual menu is hooked to your zoom, unfortunately.
It is too small, dude. I need that much bigger. I wonder if there's a way to change that later. Obviously not today. So he's enfeebly. So obviously shit is just exploding on Nimue's turn. And people are freaking out about that too. And there are people screaming, "Magic! Caster!" Yep.
Did you not
There's
read
a
the
bigger
contract
problem.
you just signed? I was just asking
What,
Nimue, did you not read the contract you just signed?
But am I supposed to just stand there and do nothing?
No, you're doing great. It's fun.
Yeah.
No, Casper, the T-Rex saved because it's a fortitude save. Like, if I rolled a 1, I think he might actually still save.
Yeah.
You're telling me Mega T-Rex.
Okay, so Nimue is done.
All right, so Nimue, click intern once you're done.
Oh, where? Yes. I don't see.
On the combat tracker?
I
Bottom.
don't see a combat tracker.
The encounter tracker?
Right click on the cross swords of the menu.
Oh, now it's
There we go. All right. Sir Lynn, I got to spend 1 action to stand up.
And run directly into the hurricane?
I got to spend 1 action to draw my blade.
Oh, and there's little pieces of metal shards flying all around you.
Oh, that's not fun.
What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Because
John, there's
It's
an aura around your character. Does that do anything?
That's the metal.
Oh, that's the metal.
That's my element swirling around, but I don't think it.
You got to save
I don't think it
against it or
hurts.
anything?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't do
It
damage.
just looks cool.
So I'm not going to run into the maelstrom. I'm going to head around this way. And I just get to there with 40 feet of movement. That's all I can do on my turn. Stand up, draw a weapon, and scuttle over there. So I click intern onto Leaf.
I forgot to have John roll for the surge on his turn. It didn't come to my mind that what he's doing is
But
spells. But it is
Is it magic?
Yeah, I looked it up. It does count as
Oh.
a spell. I mean, sorry, it does count as primal magic. It's not cast as a spell, so you don't gain the cast a spell activity, but you are still using primal magic, which still triggers the surges. Because it has the magic trait.
I should have picked a different class.
The Steel Shadow also triggers. It's a cult.
Okay,
Bunch of
so you
casters
get
in a no magic place.
so you get to so,
Raven, come back.
roll again. Red Devil, roll a d20.
1.
We're so fucked.
Well, this kind of looks cool, but it also hurts the familiar. It's only 2d, so shit, no, it's not. Please roll 10d6 fire damage. A fireball centered on your familiar.
Does that hit me?
That's
Yeah.
20 feet away, so yes. No, sorry, it's a 10-foot burst for this one.
Okay.
I think you're just out of range.
Okay. If it hits the thing, it hits the thing. Okay.
Yeah, it hits the
10d6?
What? 10d6. It hits the dinosaur and the familiar. And human commoners. And the commoners are not surviving this.
Have they not run away yet?
Okay, yeah, you're right. They wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
It's a 10-foot radius.
37.
They might be like this way.
So I roll a reflex save for my familiar.
Oh. Yes. Thank you. Sorry, first time using this sheet.
Question about T-Rex.
My phone keeps closing.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on right now.
I didn't think about the magic being a kineticist.
Nice. That's a success.
Good. So it only takes half of that. 18 damage to your cat.
Yep. Let's.
Does the T-Rex have more than the 3 actions like player characters? No. It just has 3. Why am I rolling a die? Oh yeah, I'm trying to save as the T-Rex. And it's a reflex. Got a 26. Does that save?
No, it's a 28.
Ah, all right. So at the end of your turn, even though you healed it, you also damaged the T-Rex more than it was damaged before.
Good.
My
Wild
God.
magic is so much fun.
So yeah,
I love it.
the fireball wouldn't have hit anyone, but the wind thing did. And at your spell DC, there are people just pinned to the ground.
Like at the highest possible, I think.
John, please roll a d20 for me. I don't know if it'll make sense that this could have happened on your turn, but if so, then we're going to say that it's active now.
$15?
Oh my God. Yep, this could have happened. You are drained 1, doomed 1, and enfeebled 2.
Oh my
It's a bad
God.
one.
Yeah, very bad. That lasts for a minute.
What are all those?
Drained 1, enfeebled 1, doomed 2, I think he said.
Drain.
Drained 1, doomed 1, enfeebled 2. Yeah. God.
You know how to add that, John?
With the right click.
Yeah.
Why is it?
Just
There we go. There's drained. Did you say drained, doomed, and enfeebled?
Yes. Enfeebled 2, the other 2 are 1.
And Enfeebled.
Should be able to. Yeah, there you go. Click it twice to get the 2.
Whoa.
You got some spirals on you now.
Yeah.
It's like pretty little ghosts surrounding your head.
Just notice my familiar's entire existence. Anything it does triggers an occult spell.
That's gonna be fun.
It's obvious none of us knew exactly what would happen if we played casters in this town.
Yeah, I'm ignoring the adventure. It says essentially that the PCs can always use magic everywhere.
Loophole.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Mm-mm.
This town is half dead and half random magic.
So I
Which
thought
half are
when
we
we
in?
used it.
Is there
sometimes
not
it
a
worked
half
and
where
sometimes it
there's
didn't?
normal magic?
Sometimes the random place is normal magic. That one fluctuates. I'm sorry, John. What did you say?
I thought that sometimes magic didn't work and sometimes it did. I didn't realize things went wonky.
Mm-hmm. Usually, if it's working, it's triggering surges. Surges.
Good to see so many active.
I wish Leaf had
in chat.
Did you say there's
No,
too many?
I said it's good to see so many active people in chat.
It is.
Oh, yeah, it's really neat. I wish I could like show chat the spell list I have to choose from for Leaf because this sucks, and I want suggestions. Like he's a caster, that's what he does.
I may have taken a little peek when I had access to it in the break.
I hadn't put all of his stuff on there. His weapons were right, but I hadn't picked any spells.
Yeah.
I think this sucks. All right. Because it can hurt the... Fuck. All right. $15-foot cone or... Shit. All right, can Leaf get to it and cast a spell? I don't think so. There's no room on my screen for shit.
Get a bigger screen.
Thanks, Robert. Oh, fuck. He needs 5 more feet of movement. See, this is why you take feats that give you increased speed.
Is any of that building destroyed that you can cut through?
No.
Damn.
No. Yeah. The one to the south is, but that doesn't help. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, the speed. Please have 30 speed. Nope. Fuck.
Does he have reach spell?
Fuck. No, it's not that. I want him to be within 5 feet of the monster to trigger a secondary effect when he casts a spell.
Does the wind blow him anywhere?
He's prone.
Oh,
yeah, he's
crap.
gonna
He has to roll. Okay. At the beginning of his turn, he fails the prone again. That's weird.
double prone.
But not critically fails. Yeah, like how can you be more?
Yeah, the wind is a side effect from some wild magic shit that happened whenever Nyx casts a spell.
That's just there for a minute. That's brutal.
Yeah. 12, 27. Is 27 your spell?
And I
DC?
just call her
It's 28,
Nyx
isn't it?
Nimue. I gotta get used to that now.
It's okay.
Yeah, he said 28 earlier.
What's Nimue's?
Yeah.
Mother!
Ah!
All right, great. So Leaf is going to spend an action to get up, and then cast something that's going to hurt everybody probably because wild surges. But it will probably make the dinosaur really, really scared. Actually, let's try to paralyze it. That seems better.
Then he can't run away and trample people.
If it's a fortitude save, it's not better.
Yeah. But, like, he has, like, healing things, and... Okay, there are will saves. Oh, I know. Let's make it paranoid. I'm sure that'll help us. He can't even get out of the... You know what? No. He's going to climb the building in front of him so that he can get away from the wind. Sucks. Alright, well, he's not doing anything useful this turn. Oh my god, no, stop. Okay. What? No! I lost my encounter tracker. Alright, that's all he can do. So I will end this turn. Oh, and the Tyrannosaurus go.
Does he save against the wind?
I mean, probably.
Thank you for asking, Robert. Yes. I don't think he can
Makes
fail.
sense.
And he's gonna try to eat a little kitty.
Yeah, he's
It's right in front of him. Yeah. No.
Whoa!
damn
Way to go, kitty!
It's too easy to click that. Shit. Okay, that's a critical hit.
Yeah, he's
I
gone.
don't care what the there's
Yeah, he pulls away. And goes back to Nix's head. Or Nimue's head. Just
How much health does he have, though? It might not actually kill him.
very little. 45 total. She had like let's see how much he has right now. 27.
Minimum damage kills him.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, his consciousness goes back to Nimue's head.
Well, that was unpleasant. So it does have to save, but it's not an action to save. This thing isn't that smart. I think it's just going to keep rampaging around the city, eating people that are easy to eat. Actually, it's already here. It's pretty close to Nimue. It's just going to run at her and try to
Are
eat
you
her.
fucking...
Okay, so how I can select the Nimue and select the strike and roll. Entry.
Sucks because my only reaction is a fortitude save. And he's gonna save.
Oh, I forgot to target her. That's the problem.
Oh.
Yep, mother. God, this is weird. All right, so he got a 32 to hit.
At least it's not a crit.
Yep, that's a hit.
That's a critical hit or
A
not?
normal hit.
Okay. Damage. $37.
She's not meant for melee.
Tune in next week for 3 all-new characters.
Yep. Without any
It's gonna
magic.
be my first ever non-magical character.
Okay, so now it can try to grab you. After the strike with the grab, it can try to grapple you. What the hell? No, I didn't. Oh, I drag it over to Nimue. I think. Did that grapple her?
Is it an attempt or is it a just straight up grab?
No, it's an attempt. I don't know what I'm doing. See, I'm just gonna roll a die. Fuck it. It's easier. Yeah, definitely easier. Where is your athletics?
My athletics.
Okay. I got a 44 athletics. I think you're grabbed.
Someone better help, because this one can't teleport away.
There's a windstorm in the way. I don't even know if I can get there.
Yeah.
Dude. It actually had a 20-foot reach, so it could just stay where it was and do this. And then because of that, it has one action left. It's going to swallow you.
It was one more to the right, I remember.
Oh, thank you.
Flashbacks of the first episode.
I
of
know!
It's tradition.
It's just the black ooze all over again.
Just brutal. Oh, you got a slashing weapon, don't you? Cut your way out.
Yes.
Pro tip to all the listeners:
teleportation.
always carry something you can slash with.
Yeah, I got something. Probably not gonna hit, but yeah.
Okay, so... Alright, so the 44 must have beat your athletics DC. And now it just takes one action to automatically deal damage to you. You are slowed 1. And grabbed. And you're off guard, which is weird. No, sorry, he's off guard while swallowing you. So he's off guard this turn. Yay.
What's the action breakdown of that? He attacked the cat for 1, attacked not next for 2. Is it grab or improved grab? Does he have to spend an action to grab?
Yes.
So that's 3 actions. Can he then swallow for free on that?
Oh, thank you. No, great. Thank you.
Sorry to rules
Great.
lawyer,
Thank
but
you very much.
try to keep his character alive.
No, please, always. Always. And it's done. Yay.
So she's not swallowed.
No, she's not swallowed. She's just
So you're grabbed.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Gotta look up my
So you'd have to get out.
inventory real quick. It's like I can cast spells, so I'm gonna have to do potions flinging.
Potion flinging. That's great.
I mean, since you are inside its mouth, that would make it easier to administer a potion, I would think.
Let's see if I have something for it.
That would be funny if, like, she was grabbed in his stomach or mouth, and she just, like, pulled out potions that can fuck somebody up.
I wonder. I have. Is this a saving throw? Hold on. Nope, it just happens. Cool. Yeah, I'm waiting for my turn and do something fun.
Right, we're on John's turn, I think.
Okay. Chad looks around and he's like, what the hell? Is this game in beta? I mean, the magic's not even working right.
That's awesome!
And then he tries to send an electrical blast. It's an air blast, but it can use electricity. Because I'm going to try electricity against that cyborg and see what happens. It's a 2-action blast.
Okay. All right.
See if I can hit anything.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice. Natural 20.
there.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, that's a critical hit.
I'll roll some damage here. Eh. I guess I didn't roll it as double, so you double that, I guess, if that's crit.
It's more than that because he has weakness to
Haha.
electricity.
Good call on the electricity.
What I get from playing a thaumaturge for the last few months.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took 52.
Nice.
Do I need to roll to see what happened with that magic?
Yeah, you do.
D20.
Oh man, I love random shit.
16. That what just happened to me?
Oh, that's just irritating. I don't want to have you re-roll, because then that would just be endless if we don't like the results. So, everybody in the area gets an ablative barrier of energy. All creatures in a 40-foot burst from you gain resistance to all damage equal to double that spell's level, so it's 10 resistance for a minute. All damage,
Okay.
Jesus.
Me.
Is that anybody that is anybody even within that range of me?
I hope the dinosaur isn't, because it doesn't
Did you
need
say
more
40
resistance.
feet?
45.
Okay.
Yeah.
I always did that 5 feet.
Oh, and I have another action.
Oh. Whenever a creature applies the resistance for all affected creatures reduces by 1.
Cancel.
So it gets eaten.
That's just
Yeah.
bookkeeping.
I know, that's boring and silly. Ablative barrier. That doesn't make things more interesting.
Actually, I think instead of
but at least
casting
it
another
doesn't kill you.
spell, he's just going to move a little closer.
You did have some free movement on that action, though, didn't you?
Oh, from the elemental blast. I don't know. Is that just when I activate it, or is that anytime I use a blast? The kinetic.
I thought it was
Yeah,
anytime
it
you use
popped
a
up in
blast. Let me
Foundry
check.
saying Impulse Junction before or after the effects of the impulse, so you can stride up to half your speed.
Okay. Well,
So yeah, it's not on a cooldown or resource. I think it just happens.
so I'll use a move action to get over here next to Sir Lin. Say, man, what is up with this game? This sucks. What?
Oh, you're right. The game is afoot.
What's up? What's up with the man? You're another player, right?
I don't consider myself to be a player. That's quite rude of you to insinuate. I barely know you, sir.
You had to talk to the most posh one of us.
Mm-hmm.
So now Chad's thinking, is this an NPC or a player? I can't tell. I'm done. Let me click the button.
I need to mark a 40-foot burst on the map. Actually, did it only affect John?
Yeah, he was the only one.
Oh, I guess that would affect me,
And
wouldn't it?
a burst isn't sustained, is it? It just happens.
No. Right. But then he's the only one that has the ablative barrier.
And all the civilians around him.
Oh, yeah,
So-
okay. I mean, that won't help
So
a lot.
that's like a 10 damage absorption? How's it work?
Not exactly. It's 10, and then 9, then 8, then 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, depending on how many times
Okay.
you get hit.
Cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That actually did help you. And I'm glad it just helped you.
Damn, 5 feet.
No, I mean, it could have helped Sir Linda, the other players, just
Yeah,
not
if it
the
had gone
damn
onto the
dinosaur.
monster, that would have been super.
By the way,
annoying.
it's technically still off guard because it still has Nimue in its mouth.
Oh, no, I misread that. It is off guard to your attacks if you're inside it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, it's my turn now. Then.
Yeah.
Nimue is gonna take a potion and uncork it and drain it down its mouth. This is a shrink potion.
Oh,
That's funny.
It is
Nice.
subject to the effects of shrink, which
Makes people tiny.
Burst out of it.
let's see. This disappearing. Nope. Spell fixture.
Is it a fortitude save?
Let's see, because potion conveys the effects of the spell. So I don't think there's a save. It just shrinks you.
well, it's it's a potion, so it just happens. But you have to adjudicate how. Are you just allowing him to pour it down the dinosaur's throat, or does he need to make some sort of roll or check for that?
Oh, interesting. Okay, thank you. I think that would be, well, okay. I could see it being thievery versus his athletics, or maybe your acrobatics.
Ow, when he's in his mouth.
Yeah, I'm inside of it.
No, he's grabbed by the mouth, sure, but like he can still grab potions off his belt.
Well, yeah, but how is the dinosaur going to do any kind of against that? It's in his. What, gonna try to push him out with his tongue or something?
That's a good point.
Yeah, if you decide there's no way for the T-Rex to resist, then it just happens. But
He just
I
wouldn't
don't see
know.
any way.
He just wouldn't know that it's happening.
Exactly.
Like if he were smarter, maybe I doubt it. If he had detect magic, probably would. But none of those are true. Yeah, sure. Okay, you just drink it, and he's tiny now. Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, you could
Tiny.
argue that you're being shaken around, so it's not as simple as just uncorking and pouring. But it's just however you want to rule it.
Well, okay, yeah, it's not. But I mean, all right. I guess because I think it's a foregone conclusion, it seems silly to ask you to roll. But technically, I think there would be a roll. So it would probably be something that you would have to be doing to focus on giving him the potion. What the fuck would that be? I could see it being dexterity based somehow. It wouldn't be an attack roll.
What do you roll for sleight
be
of
medicine.
hand?
Yeah, that would be
Yeah,
thievery.
yeah, I could see thievery. I don't think she has thievery. though.
Medicine,
No,
if you're
no.
trying to administer something.
Ooh,
I could do medicine.
Okay.
because he is applying. You know, it's like applying a potion.
Yeah, take your medicine.
Mr. T-Rex, take your
Here
medicine.
comes
Good
the
boy.
airplane. Open the
Medicine.
hangar.
There we go. I am going to use a hero point.
Yeah,
oh,
you
I succeed? Oh, yeah.
That's a hero
I
point.
keep forgetting.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
much better that way. Okay, the shrink spell. What exactly does this do?
Yeah, it just
It lasts for 5
makes you
minutes.
tiny for a minute. Or 10? Let me check. Hold on. And
His change reaches to 0 feet. He has to enter people's squares to bite them. Yeah. It lasts for 5 minutes. And his bullets are much smaller now.
Pew pew.
Wow. Okay. What did you get on the medicine check? I didn't even look.
22,
22.
Yeah. It wouldn't have probably done anything.
Oh, that's right. You succeeded. You rolled. You did
It
the
actually
hero
lasts
thing.
1 minute
Cool.
because it's a potion, not the actual spell.
Interesting. It's not the greater.
No,
it's not the greater version.
The little one.
No, that's when you say it's the greater one. It lasts an hour.
Ooh.
Is our GM encouraging us to lie to him?
Sounds like.
It would make it more interesting to me. That's all.
I mean,
But fine.
I kind of had to choose like a lower level potions because it just makes sense instead of me just having level 6 and above and just not having any lower level potions for whatever reason.
I don't think that actually does make sense because you could have used the lower level potions along the way, and you have a fucking walking cauldron. You took the feet cauldron. You create potions, and your character's based around alchemy. It makes sense to me that you're going to be having a lot of potions on you.
True. Yeah.
I'm not saying that we have to fudge it right now this time, but it makes sense to me that you would have higher level potions.
Okay. I mean, yeah, we can actually talk about that because I didn't consider just giving myself. I went reasonable with it.
Reasonable.
At the same time, thinking about it, I literally made a character obsessed with potions. The profile picture is just her gushing over a literal potion. So yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Okay. Okay, so it's tiny. You can squash it now.
Let me just.
How would a T-Rex respond to this?
Let
Fuck,
me
I don't
just
know.
move. Because she would probably be in the same square as him at the moment. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you have actions left?
That was how many actions was it to pour down the potion?
Dude, that was a potion. Roll a d20.
Potions trigger it?
I cannot
Yeah.
do anything.
Alchemy doesn't, but potions do because it's using a magical
17.
effect. I can't do anything.
But that'd be alchemical
This is
rather
actual-
than magical, right?
This one's not though. It's
Oh, okay.
it's magical.
Yeah,
If it's alchemical elixirs, they're fine, but it's a potion.
I got elixirs too.
Yeah, but they don't shrink people.
Or T-Rexes.
Luminous pests. Numerous tiny flying creatures formed of bright, colorful light, such as bats or hummingbirds, emerge from the T-Rex, flying in a 30-foot cone. All creatures in the cone and the T-Rex must succeed at a will save or be dazzled for a minute, or blinded for 1 round on a critical failure and dazzled for a minute. All right! That's great! Let's do that! Will save.
Do I have to make that too?
Yeah. You're definitely in front of his mouth. He's blind, too. I rolled a 2.
Ooh, nice. I succeed.
Blinded. Dazzled.
Blinding overrides dazzled.
Okay. That's what that said. Thank you.
Nick's Nimue having a conversation in her head and saying like, "This place sucks. We gotta get out of here."
Who was having that conversation?
Nimue, basically talking with a.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. But I would have to say that I would probably say to her, "Well done. Good thinking. You get a cookie today." He's congratulatory. He's just still patronizing.
You always
like
say
a
that,
cat.
but yeah. I always have to make them.
In fact, he laughs in your head. He cackles. Is Nimue done with a turn? Because if so, hit the end. If not, do a thing.
I do a thing. If I can move away, the potion was just 1 action or 2, or what was that whole thing?
1.
Okay. She moves away, and actions. She's gonna battle medicine herself and heal herself. You see, she pulls out surgical tools and starts stitching herself up.
Okay.
Let me.
Is any part of that magical?
Nope. Just a normal healing. I took a lot of the non-magical healing, so. Yeah.
See, this is why you don't play a Wellspring Mage, because everything sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fun occasionally, but every single time it's a lot.
Really rethinking my choices here.
That's my fault. That's because of me. I planned on it being out of chaotic when you came in. It's not always going to be like this
That's
in town.
good to know.
Can I target myself? Let's see. Apply healing.
Oh my god,
Yep,
Casper,
there
good
we go.
idea. You should swallow the T-Rex.
that is my turn now. Hold on. Yeah, let me click enter. Gotta get used to that too. Got a lot of things different here. Yeah.
Okay. Sir Lindsay.
Okay, so I need to get to it. It's probably going to take me 2 actions to get there. The first 40 gets me. Well, let's see. Can go. Yeah, I'm going to have to use 2 actions to get here and run through the wind. So, do I need to make a save when I enter the wind?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So I run up to the T-Rex. Third action, I will attack. And it's blinded. So what is it? These rules always confuse me. It's blinded. So that makes me hidden to him. Is that how that works?
Yes.
So I apply hidden to myself. Then me being hidden, does that make him flat-footed? I don't know. I'm just gonna attack and let Foundry do what it does.
Yeah, just attack him.
Okay, so
technically it's off guard.
yeah, that's what I meant. Good catch. All right, so I'll make this a bleeding finisher and attack. No, the wrong button. I didn't sheath. I said strike.
Yes, he is off guard. I'm checking.
Okay, so let's see if it applies that or not, since I added the hidden condition to myself.
I wondered what that was.
So a 36 to hit. It says it hits. Do I trust that?
Yeah, you
All
hit.
right. Damage. It's not immune to flaming, is it? Or
No,
bleeding?
no.
Okay,
No.
both those are on. So it takes a mix of 31 slashing and fire damage. And as well as bleed damage.
Is the fire magical?
It's a magic weapon. But it's not like activated or anything.
No,
Okay.
that does not trigger anything. 31
Yep.
total?
And then it is also got persistent bleed. 4d6 persistent bleed.
Nice.
46.
I believe that's how that
Jesus.
works. Yeah, it's this is a nasty one. At level 8,
Wow.
picked up bleeding finisher. Make a slashing or piercing strike. If you hit the target, also takes persistent bleed damage equal to your precise strike finisher damage, which is 4d6. So yeah, if you click on the token and hit the damage in the window, it should automatically apply the bleed.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll do that.
But that expends my panache, and that's the end of my turn. It is no longer immune to my demoralize because I hit it with a finisher.
Does your demoralize have a visual trait?
No, it's auditory.
This poor T-Rex.
Yep, the demoralize is auditory, and I have the thing where I don't take a -4 if it doesn't speak my language.
The T-Rex looks like it's part organic, right?
Yeah.
We'll deal with it if it comes up, but yeah, my intimidating glare changes it from auditory to visual, so we'll figure that out when it happens.
Okay. Leaf, fuck you. He falls.
Falls off the roof.
Hey.
God damn it. No, it doesn't make him fall off the roof. He got onto the roof, so he just falls prone into his space. He has to spend an action to get up. He has only 2 actions left. He gets out of the fucking wind.
Yay!
God damn it. Okay, can he do a 1-action spell? Does anybody need healing that he could do with 1 action?
I could use it. I'm not desperately in need of it. yet.
Yeah, Larthos could have used it, but he's gone. Yeah,
Okay.
everyone looks to be
The
like a little bit injured, but not too much.
Okay. I don't remember, and that is something that is missing in Foundry, the activation of summoning your soul weapons. Okay. I have to look up if it's one action or two. Because I don't remember. And I never really had to care about this before, because I do it before a fight. And I gave it to him as a free action before. It's not anymore. One action, cool. So he summons his shield, or he activates his shield, and it starts swirling and he's healing.
Alright.
Because he needed it.
Cool.
And that's all he can do. So,
That's magic, isn't
Storm,
it?
you don't need to be
Thank
helping
you, Assistant
Storm.
GM.
Fuck! Alright. I hate playing by my own rules! 9. Please don't kill yourself. That is only irritating to everyone.
Oh, that's
okay.
good news.
Let me see the range here to see who's affected first. Is it a burst or is it an emanation? It's a burst. Okay. Are any of you in this burst? Wait, how does it... That's not a burst then. It says this burst happens for 1 minute. Oh, whatever. So it's a 40-foot radius, so it would affect Sir Lin and the dinosaur. And that's it. Alright. So, little cabbage leaves fall within 40 feet of Leaf. It says it has to relate to his magic, so that's what it does. Trinket Squall. Visual illusions of objects related to your magic fall like rain throughout a 40-foot burst for 1 minute, giving concealment in that area. Creatures can attempt to disbelieve this illusion. That's got to be separate action, doesn't it?
Sounds like you take your action to do that.
No. It's like old 3.5 rules if you interact with it.
Oh.
It usually happens when you interact with the illusion, but it's falling on you, so I'm just going to say you can roll a save now.
All right. Will save?
Yeah.
$21 for Sir Lin.
That does not succeed.
So everybody's concealed to me?
Yeah. Wait, how can you disbelieve it? Even if it's images of things and not physical things, it's still blocking your view. Whatever. Whatever, fine. It just doesn't make any sense. Why is Sir Lin black and fuzzy?
I'm hidden.
That just looks like an orb of annihilation on the
I don't see
screen.
it on my screen. Me.
Yeah, it looks funky.
Oh, okay.
It was different earlier. It was more yellowish, I think.
Oh, because you have somebody selected. That is the notes you have imprecise sense of me. That's like echolocation. So you can hear me there, but you can't see me.
That is extremely strange.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, if you unselect the token, I'll turn back to normal.
Okay, concealed.
That's it. What's a DC 5 flat check?
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. So you'll worry about that when you try to attack the tiny little blinded, frightened, weak dinosaur.
At the end of this round, would this be a good spot for a break?
Yeah, it's just taking so long. Yeah, we kind of need one.
I do too. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. Intermission, starter. Thank you for reminding me, seriously though, about the rolling for Leaf's action. I didn't think of it as being magic, but it totally is.
And for this break, we will have some lore, so stay tuned.
Mana wastes, right?
I believe so.
Okay. And you get to see the
guys in
characters.
about 5 minutes.
The Mana Wastes are the devastated strip of land that lies between the once warring nations of Nex and Geb. Its major political entity, the Grand Duchy of Alkenstar, is technically a fiefdom of Nex, but in practice the region maintains strict neutrality between its two powerful neighbors. In ancient days, the region that would become the Mana Wastes was known for its natural beauty, which inspired the dwarves of Dungenhold's artworks. When Osirian expanded south, the pharaohs left the dwarves alone, as did the petty rulers who succeeded them after Osirian abandoned these lands before the conflict between Nex and Geb. The conflict between Nex and Geb lasted over 1,400 years, from -892 AR and 576 AR. What started as minor skirmishes eventually escalated into full-fledged battles with vast armies, powerful constructs, summoned monsters, and relentless hordes of undead clashing on the battlefield. Over the course of centuries, control of Dungenhold shifted back and forth between Geb and Nex. Eventually, the dwarves of the Sky Citadel made the difficult decision to retreat from their ancestral home and sealed off the entrance to their formidable fortress. This act effectively abandoned their lands, which were subsequently ravaged and transformed into desolate, mystical ruins. The dead magic zones and the region's many dangerous inhabitants mean the Mana Wastes were avoided by all sensible creatures and remained largely unexplored for centuries. In 4588 AR, a wanted criminal named Ansel Alkenstar fled from Nex into the Mana Wastes in the hope that the dead magic zones would protect his magic-dependent enemies from locating him. Alkenstar made his way to the ruins of Dungenhold, and over time established the nation of Alkenstar there, out of others also seeking sanctuary in the Mana Wastes. He also contacted the Hold's dwarves, and the new nation soon adopted the dwarves' greatest invention, firearms. The region has usually been at peace with its neighbors, but the forces of the Gorilla King have made regular raids from the nearby Mwangi Expanse. The most notorious of these raids took place in 4690 AR, when the raiders were able to escape with an experimental bombard. The war between Nex and Geb turned once green fields into a wasteland, but it also altered how magic works in the region. The devastation created areas devoid of magic, pockets where magic simply does not work at all. In other areas, the laws of reality themselves have been damaged, and magic becomes dangerously wild and unpredictable. This is known as primal magic, and it sometimes lashes the land with spontaneous waves of raw magical energy. These areas are not stable, often alternating between states of dead magic, primal magic, and normal magic, although the primal magic state is the most common. To make matters worse, another byproduct of the war is that carnivorous plants, sandstorms made of shattered glass, and poisonous fogs roam throughout the wastes, seemingly intent on killing anyone brave enough to attempt to pass through the wilderness. The Grand Duchy of Alkenstar is the only part of the Mana Wastes with a functioning government, as it sits in a large dead magic zone. It is currently ruled by Grand Duchess Trietta Riccia, a noted scientist known for her upbeat demeanor. While the Grand Duchy is theoretically part of Nex, it is effectively independent, and the Grand Duchess maintains a policy of strict neutrality with respect to Nex and Geb. The Grand Duchy's location within a dead magic zone allows it to act as a safe meeting place for rival factions, that also make it a place of refuge for runaway slaves and those seeking to avoid justice elsewhere. The growing importance of firearms means the Grand Duchy's influence is increasing, however, and it could soon become a major force in the region in its own right. The Mana Wastes is effectively a narrow strip of land between Nex and Geb in eastern Garand that runs between the Obari Ocean to the east and the western Ravage region of the Shattered Range to the west. To the east, the sprawling lowlands give way to the desolate, spell-scarred desert, a harsh and unforgiving landscape of twisted rock formations and sandy dunes. Water is scarce, and the relentless sun scorches the earth during the day. Amidst this inhospitable terrain, one can find the remnants of shattered and enigmatic ruins, remnants of an ancient civilization that existed long before the destructive conflict of the Wizard Kings. These ruins possess an otherworldly aura, hinting at a time of great power and mystery. Within Alkenstar's domain in the Western Ravage, the scarcity of magic allows for a semblance of normality to prevail. However, in the Spellscar Desert, a different tale unfolds. The desolate wasteland is plagued by relentless currents of unbridled magic, supernatural storms, rifts in the fabric of reality, and other catastrophic remnants of the ceaseless arcane cataclysms caused by the Wizard King's warfare. These extraordinary phenomena wreak havoc on both the land and its inhabitants. At times, these disturbances migrate northward along the Estradi River or are carried across the plains of Geb and Nex by unrelenting winds. The storms often manifest without physical form, but they are accompanied by the haunting march of ghostly armies, disconcerting murmurs that echo for hours, showers of razor-sharp metal shards, and other abominable phenomena that inspire terror. Inhabitants. Outside of the civilized environs of the Grand Duchy, the monstrous inhabitants found in the wastes include sand krakens, elementals, erratic constructs left over from the war, spectral soldiers, barghests, rifle-carrying mutants, hill giants, ogres, ettins, and calicangs. The giant kin conduct raids nearly every year against the city-state when they are not embroiled in fighting each other. After enduring years of losses caused by the destructive power of Alkenstar's firearms, they've reached a breaking point and decided to launch an assault on Dungan Hold in a desperate attempt to seize its riches. Their relentless raids on the gunworks have proven fruitful, as they have acquired numerous long arms, pistols, and even cannons. The largest giants wielding these cannons like rifles pose a significant threat to the defenders of Dungan Hold. The giants' objective is clear: to plunder the wealth of Dungan Hold and claim the devastating firepower for themselves.
And we are back.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for being patient. And I'm glad you liked listening to the lore. At least it's something, you know. I think there should be music behind it. Maybe that's just me.
We'll figure that out for next week.
Okay. Okay, so the switch from the orc vamp to this Chad character. John, did you want to explain
Sure. I everybody else was changing characters, and the orc needed to go on a side quest, so I thought I'd play a kineticist for a while. But Chad is a nothing to do with the orc. The orc has disappeared to go to Geb to be with the vampires and learn about his new self. And Chad is just a inadvertent time traveler that doesn't know why he's here and thinks he's in a simulation because he doesn't know he's time traveled. He's from the futuristic world. He's a game designer, and he was working on a game and wound up here, and he's like, wow, this is not the game I was working on. This is weird. But
you built the character that is my favorite genre book genre right now.
Oh, really?
Lit RPG. Yep. I got
Cool.
some book recommendations for you.
Oh yeah,
Sorry, I'll
pass
shut
it
up
along. But that's why I'm playing Chad. Chad Jupiter.
I was planning on having Raven, the orc vamp, go do an interaction with the vampires with John off camera at some point anyway. And so, if you play the same character for 10 levels, it'll get boring. So just want to try different stuff and see how fun it can be.
But just to clarify, I love my Thaumaturge. He's an awesome character, and I plan on playing him again.
Yeah, Nyx is also not gone forever, and I also love playing her. She just makes me feel like there's no consequence to anything, and I can just get away with anything. Yeah,
That's a problem.
so yeah, I bench her for now, and for the foreseeable future.
But for everybody that loves those characters, they'll be back. If anybody loves those characters.
By the time we finish the campaign, Nyx is just gonna be on her own side quest to become a god.
I have a lot of shit planned for her. She could be doing
Yeah.
well.
We can
anyway,
talk about
She
that
could
later.
she could take the Starstone test to become a god in Absalom.
Oh, that's right. I heard there was something about that. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what my boy Caden Kalen did.
That's right. On a dare or something.
That's my favorite piece of gore and lore. So he became a god, but he doesn't remember how he did it because he was so drunk.
That's an amazing
Yeah, look
story.
that up.
Yeah, I got drunk and now I'm God.
There's a trial. If you pass the trial, you become a god. He went on a bender one night, and the next morning he was a god.
No hangover.
No hangover. It's even better.
Oh.
That is fucking funny.
Yeah, now I know what people say when they say hangover. It sucks.
Yeah. It's like, how am I so deathly ill right now?
They just get worse and worse. As you get
I
older.
woke up with a mild headache and I was like, so this is a hangover. And then it just got worse and I just started hating everything.
The trick is to hydrate before going to bed.
Yes, I didn't have that option. I was passed out.
Yeah.
Well, the real trick is you switch off. You do one alcoholic drink, one water. One alcoholic drink, one water. But nobody ever does that.
No.
Nobody does that.
But-
Nope.
You roughly metabolize one drink or one glass of wine or one shot of raw alcohol per hour. So if you can space it out, you'll be okay.
Yeah, but then you don't get as drunk as fast.
Why do you want to get drunk anyway? I don't get it.
Watch the news. You'll get it.
That is sad. No, I like drinking because it gives me energy. And I don't drink stuff that makes me sad.
What do you drink that gives you energy?
Sweet wine.
Thanks for coming into the stream, Casper. Yeah.
Yes, it's very late for you. I know. Good night. Okay. There. And it kept... I liked the encounter tracker. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
Although, is that right? Is it Leaf?
No, we
Did
need to
Leaf
advance
finish?
it to next round. Yes, because his last turn
I
was
remember he was on there.
the spirit's weapon.
Yeah. Is there... okay. Robert, is there a fast way to put a ticking healing counter on Leaf? Because I know I could go into the effects, pull out fast healing, and count how many it's going to do per turn.
I would say find a condition that doesn't really do anything and use that as a counter. Like tick it up to however many you have and tick that down as you go.
Okay.
I'll research that over the week. But yeah, the actual way to do it would be like the ability and drag it out.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to use a little D6. Actually, it's a D10. Fuck. Do we have one of those giant D10s left?
Yes.
Can I grab it? You don't have to get it. You're munching. It's okay.
Giant.
I can do things myself.
Giant D10s. Never seen that.
Yes. Somebody ordered them, and she has extras because nothing is perfect enough for her, so she always has to make them again.
Yep. Nothing is perfect. Heck if I know where it is, though.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so blind. Whoa. Okay, I have to roll to see if it can hit anything. I think it's 11. Yeah, 11. Is that per attack?
Yeah.
I think it is. Okay, so the first one is just going. And for the second attack, you got a gargantuan, huge, large, medium, small, tiny. Fuck. 8, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3. It fires bullets right at your face, Sir Lin, and it does no damage. It's just like little pebbles hit you.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, thank you. Is there a side of this you don't want me to show because it's not perfect enough?
Don't care.
You don't care. Okay. Big
That is a
SD10.
big SD10.
Cool.
Yeah. Just golden green. It was a request.
Cool.
It has the other person's logo on it. But it's a counter. Yay. So sprayed bullets, and now it's going to try to saw you with its saw. Let's roll to see if it can see you. It does get a chance to try to hit you.
Give me 1 second. Let me read through all of my reactions.
Your reaction.
I think I want to use. Yeah, I will. Oh no, I don't think I can use this since I'm dazzled. Would dazzled make me off guard to him? No, that doesn't. No. Okay, yeah. So I use dodge away. So if I'm the target of a melee attack, that I'm aware of the attack and I am not off guard, use my acrobatic prowess to evade the attack, using momentum to keep myself moving. I get a +1 circumstance to the bonus, and if the attack misses, I can step.
Do you want to do that with the first attack that I rolled and missed? Because that applies.
Yeah, if you'd allow that.
Yeah, it can qualify. You were the target. He just couldn't hit you.
Okay, then that might change things because I use that to step away.
Yeah, in which case he can't attack you again unless he moves, in which case he's out of action.
Then yeah, that sounds beneficial to me.
He's going to run toward Nimue. Actually, no, he'd probably be scared now, so he's trying to run away. So he's... Oh, and he's blind.
Oh,
fuck.
and
Okay.
just-
Oh, it's an speed 0? Because it's
Yeah.
tiny?
Did he have to roll a save in the wind?
No! Do pixies just never move from their spots?
I think, I don't know why, but I think I heard you saying that, but I could be wrong.
No, he said his range is 0. He'd have to move into my space.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah, that makes more sense.
That makes sense. What direction are you running? 7. Okay. You're actually running the way I wanted you to run, so that's cool. I don't get that the movement rate doesn't change. I think it...
Yeah.
It's a 40-foot movement rate? That doesn't make any sense.
Speedy Gonzalez kind of.
This is too fast.
I'm just picturing... all right. So it's actually kind of hard to follow it now because it's no longer over the roofs of the buildings. And this turn, the cavalry arrives. A bunch of sheriffs with guns.
And they don't have no clue where it is.
They are kind of fanning out. And, okay, so what direction have they come from this way? So, 4 sheriffs come up right behind. This is so stupid. Come up right behind John's character, and one of them says, "Did you see where it went? Where are we at here? What's the stage?"
It was over there, and then it shrunk. So maybe you ought to split up and head it off at the pass.
Goddamn magic! Split up! And they fan out, and like 6 more of them come out of the woodwork. So they're looking for it. They'd be all over this place. One of them would run in the right direction because it's just to the west of John, and sees it and shoots. And okay, it hit. Fine. There's practically nothing because it still has an ass ton of hit points. -6. Great. All right, so and then the other people would have heard the gunshot and they'd be running back, and then they're out of actions. So now there's a group of people right next to the tiny T-Rex. Well, near it. They're right next to John, and it's going to get chased and shot at. Where are we turns? Okay, John, go.
There's
fuck
his
was
bleed
that?
damage.
Ooh,
Oh shit.
and he's dazzled.
Yeah, I don't know why it rolled a flat check for being dazzled on its own damage.
No, for persistent damage.
Yeah, it took its 11. Oh, that's
No,
the
it took
flat
12.
check for bleed.
Yeah.
I don't know why it says is dazzled though.
I don't know either. Oh, because blind faded, I guess? No,
Yeah,
that doesn't make
that's
sense.
weird. I think that's I don't know.
I don't know. It took some damage. It's under 100 now.
So, but it's no longer bleeding because it passed that flat DC. Wait, what's the bleed DC? Is that 5?
Yes. Oh, okay, that's why. So the 12 was for the 5, and the 11 was the damage. All right. Yeah. John, are you going to pew
Yeah.
pew?
Okay. Am I up? With my
Yeah.
free action, my free movement, I'm going to move 15 feet. I heard them shooting over in this direction. So move over there, see if I see it.
Oh, ignore that. I misclicked.
If I see it, I want to do another 2-action electricity blast at it. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me target it. Forgot to target it.
You just want a wellspring surge, don't you?
I don't,
know.
but I got no other arrows in my quiver.
It was quite effective last time, so it's a good idea.
Lightning. I didn't say I just rolled initiative.
I don't know.
Did it do it? Did I hit? I missed. I'm going to use my hero point. To hit.
All right, you hit.
How do we turn that into a hit? Just roll damage?
Yeah.
Got some 3s. Jake, I just looked it up, and the flat check for bleed damage is 15. So it's still bleeding. I don't know what's going on with that flat check it made, but it failed.
It didn't make sense. Okay. It's still bleeding. It still has the
Yeah.
bleed on it. It didn't remove
Okay.
itself, so we'll just keep it.
And that was electricity.
Okay. So you're still getting your weakness bonus damage of 20.
Whoa.
Things that are higher level tend to have higher weaknesses.
And if it's not dead, I have 1 action left. Although I need to do my wellspring, I reckon.
You also could have moved
It is
on that
not-
if you wanted.
Oh yeah, because it was an impulse.
I did move on the impulse.
Oh, okay, you moved first.
Yeah. If I could get in line of sight.
Oh.
Oh, this will be fun.
Nice.
Oh,
I rolled a
You
20.
could kill it. If you roll well, I think you could kill it.
Oh, that roll was that 20 was the wellspring,
Oh my god!
which I'm
Sorry.
sure 20
Okay.
is going to be something spectacular.
You blast it again.
Oh, I get like a free attack again?
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's spell surge. It pulls more energy out of you while you
Wow.
cast it.
Would that be at the
Jesus.
first attack penalty or the next attack penalty?
Okay, sorry. I should read this to you because it doesn't have to be this blast. Spell Surge. You immediately cast any spell in your repertoire of the Surge's spell level or lower, or from your prepared spells or innate spells if you don't have a repertoire but have been forced to generate a Wellspring Surge. You must choose a spell that takes 3 or fewer actions to cast. In this case, it's also Kinetic Impulses.
Oh, so I could use a 3-action spell?
Yeah, you could pick any of them you have.
Wow. Let's see if I've got anything cool with that. Now, I'll do the aerial boomerang. That's only 2, but I'll do that to him. Which is an automatic hit, DC 26 reflex. Yeah.
Saved.
Crappy damage too. 12 damage, so what'd you do? 6?
Wait, is it electricity? It's not.
No. I should have done the same thing I just did that worked so well. Oh well.
No, not a well. Do it over.
Do the thing I should have done in the first place?
Right, it makes sense.
It would if I had a
You get a free spell surge. It's extra power. Just take
I
it.
had better sense of this character. Okay. So I will do the 2 blast. How about that? I rolled a 1.
Man, you cast it once, but it went off twice. Freaking lag, right, man?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's great!
Yeah, the lag and the beta-ness of this. This is just not working, but the graphics are amazing.
Pull up the debug. What's your ping?
Okay, so the one, did you roll? Oh my god. Okay.
I guess I'm done.
All right. By 18. Alright.
Or did I have another action? Yeah, I had another action. That free action threw me off.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Let's try that again. So I'll do it with a multiple attack penalty this time, but it's a 1 action. I'm doing the electricity again. Hopefully he's still targeted. That can't be a critical miss. 24 was a critical miss?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, now I'm done.
Okay. You're like, lightning, fuck! Okay. Well then, Sir Lin, I advanced the tracker.
All right. I need to give... or do I need to make a save for being in the wind?
You skipped Nimue somehow.
Oh my god, I thought I was advancing it, mother! Sorry! God!
Right.
Idiot!
Never mind.
Yeah, the only thing she can do is magical, and right now she's too stressed to do anything magical. So
does she have like a crossbow or a dagger?
She has a dagger, but she doesn't want to go up to it and try and hit it.
No, you can throw a dagger.
Huh?
You can throw a dagger. Or you can cast a spell and hope for a fortuitous surge.
Actually, if the thing we talked about to create a dagger, the weird thing, is that an action or 2 actions, would you say?
Okay.
Because I didn't think about the implications of using it in combat.
Let's say 1.
Cool. 1 action, I move out here. That's 25. You see as Nimue reaches through her stitches and grabs what appears to be a sharpened bone from her shoulder and throws it at the thing, at the mini T-Rex.
And you did that in view of everyone.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You don't need that bone.
Because remember, there's a bunch of sheriffs there.
Well, it's not magic.
No, but it makes you look like a freak.
Well, you take what you can get, because that's all I can do. That's a 30-30 hit.
That misses.
Oh shit! How the heck?
Wait, does it have like it has effects on it? I don't think any of its effects are actually helping it get hit though. No, they're not. Okay, nope.
Yeah, she's gonna just sit there and sulk because she can't do anything.
She's like,
And now she has
I missed.
a shoulder that like basically without a bone, so she's just like, now I have to wait for this again. Yeah,
Oh, that is so gross.
that's her turn.
Okay, hit that intern button. And Serlin, do I need to make any saves at the top of my turn for this wind?
Yes, and Red Devil, please push the
Sorry,
turn button.
yes. There we go.
So that I don't start doing it because I
Yeah,
think I
that's
should.
tough. Is when two people try to do it at once.
Thank you for the feedback, Mark. I appreciate you telling us how the map looks.
Absolutely.
All right. So Jake, can he save at the start of my turn for the wind?
Yes.
Was it reflex or was it fortitude? I don't remember.
Fortitude.
Can it be reflex?
No.
Is it a hazard? Okay.
No, it's not. I mean, I was close to saying yes, but it's not. It's
That's
a spell
fair.
effect.
25. I don't think that does it.
And that does not beat.
So
yeah.
that knocks me down.
Then
First action, stand up. Ugh.
I hate that wind.
Uh,
That wind is the biggest horrible thing that's happened in this fight.
And it's also at a 28 DC, right? So
yeah, all
Yeah.
this building to my south is flattened, right? So I can run across that.
Yeah, it's
All right,
rubble.
There's second action. And third action, I will step down to here. And that's all I can do.
Well, at least you're standing in its way, so it can bump into your knees.
Yeah.
There are other people who could also do that, like barbarians, or not a swashbuckler, not a caster, so nobody here, but somebody could. He's suggesting that a fighter could just grab the T-Rex and pick it up.
I mean, at this size, we could just put it in a bag of holding till it suffocates.
honestly, yeah.
Great idea. I mean, that's horrible and mean, but what a great idea!
I have one, but yeah.
I don't think anything Leaf does can reach that damn dinosaur. He has been so useless during
That's
this
okay.
fight.
He's a druid.
That's great.
And us casters feel
Dinosaur.
totally useful.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no! It's 60 feet away! He can cast it! Awesome! Agonizing Despair.
Ooh.
It does mental damage and can make it frightened
Oh,
free.
nice.
Because it needs to be more scary.
Yeah. It's not confused enough right now.
Okay, so it made the save. Is there like half damage? I think it's half damage. Agonizing Despair. Don't mind Storm. She's just torturing a
That's what it
gerbil.
sounded like.
I can make it speak louder. I'm
I
trying
know.
to make it quiet.
I know you are. Okay, on a success, they take half damage, and they become frightened 1. Okay, so it still does something.
It's good.
Okay, it takes 7. Oh yeah, it's just not dying from that.
Wow, that's really loud on the screen.
Yeah, carries super well. What was I doing? Damage. Frightened. I was trying to give it frightened. Gotta zoom in and move the time. I also think it's kind of sad that these images, these symbols actually look pretty cool, but you just can't see them.
Gotta zoom all the way in.
Okay, there we go. Frightened. Status penalty to all checks and DCs. Wow. All right. Well, at least something happened. And Surge. Oh, fuck you. This is not helpful for a caster. Why is this on this list? All right. I'll just read it to you. Monstrous transformation. Your head and arms transform into an exaggerated imitation of a creature connected to your magic for 1 minute. The GM determines the creature. You gain a status bonus to weapon and unarmed damage rolls equal to the spell's level.
Cool.
At the start of each of your turns while you're transformed, you must succeed at a will saving throw or be confused until the start of your next turn.
Hey.
This sucks. All right. At the start of each, so not right now. Your head and arms transform into a. I can't help it. I'm picturing Little Shop of Horrors. So he's got like a giant Venus flytrap head
Feed me, Seymour.
and tentacles, tendrils. Sorry, they're tendrils when they're on plants.
Is that true?
Hey.
Is that the definition of tendrils? Needs to be on a plant?
Well, in this system, if a vine has an attack, it's a
Okay.
tendril, and so I just kind of guessed.
Yeah, you tricked me into believing it. Tentacles on creatures, tendrils on plants.
Makes sense to me. All right, now dinosaur. Okay, and it can't see Jack Diddley shit.
It's still blind.
Yeah. And it tries to run directly into Sir Lin. Do you have like a reaction for that?
Yeah, if it uses a move action I can do an opportunity attack.
Okay, you can
Creature
do
within your reach uses a manipulate action or a move action. So yeah, using a move action.
Yep.
All right, so target. I don't have panache. So swipey. No, not gonna do it. So I critically miss.
What? Okay.
Well, it didn't add. I think it should be off guard to me since it's blind. So
Yes,
if that
it is.
checks out of crit miss, if it matters for anything.
I don't
Okay.
think so. Because it's still a mess. So it would choose a different direction. I'm just going to go closer to the stack of pillows that is now stumbling over because it's tiny.
Felled by a pillow.
At least now we can't destroy anything by running through it.
It runs fucking fast. It runs like basically out of
It's
the
like
area.
an iguana running on 2
Robert,
legs.
do you have an attack of opportunity?
I already took it.
What?
Oh, you already took it.
No,
Okay.
no,
What
it's
did
like
you
an
say, Devil?
iguana running on 2 legs.
Yeah.
I can't keep pace with it unless I have panache.
It moved 120 feet. It's off the map.
Well,
Whoa.
guards better find that guy before he
Ah.
reverts back.
Would his movement change when his legs get a tenth as long? Okay.
Nope. Wouldn't that be great and sensible?
It's magic.
That doesn't make sense. None. Like, if you are in pest form, you're a tiny creature. You have a speed of 20.
But it's magic.
Sure. How? What, so his legs are still 10 feet long and the rest of them isn't?
That would look really weird.
No, I think that we should do it by the book because I'll forget later and then you guys will want to benefit from it too and just keep it
So the
balanced.
T-Rex just went meep meep.
Oh god. Yeah, dropping little like cogs and springs as it runs. And now the sheriffs go. The creature should be a hamster. Why?
Because I was killing it over here. Hamster. Well, torturing it anyway.
Right, but why should it be a hamster? Instead of a gerbil? What? Okay.
Monty Python?
At least I'm thinking.
And your father was a hamster.
Your brother was a hamster.
You both just said that at the same time. So the sheriffs run after it. And it's tiny and fuck, this is going to be horrible. Because it's going to wear off. And it's going to get stomped on. Okay, let's say that it runs into other sheriffs. And like literally runs into their legs and then runs back. So it ends up here so that you guys can still do something about it. Yeah, I don't care if it doesn't make sense. We need this to be functional.
That's all right.
All right, John.
Ah.
Oh, god damn it, damage.
Yeah, bleed damage. There, now it's exceeded its check, but it's still saying dazzled.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I think I have a clear shot of him, don't I?
Yes. And the damage was 15. Just a moment, I need to mark this down. This poor iguana's almost dead.
But yeah, you can get rid of the bleed damage stat modifier now.
Ah, cool, I can just right-click it. Yeah, he's still blind. And what? Okay, so is he still enfeebled?
I don't remember what that was from.
Something on Nimue's turn. You had to have another character with a N.
Yeah,
I keep wanting to say
honestly.
3 of them, in fact.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I remember the drain, doomed, and enfeebled outlasted for a minute, I think you said, when the
enfeebled.
surge happened.
Yeah.
The enfeebled from stealing the shadow. Yeah, from
Oh, the shadow.
stealing the shadow that
Stealing
lasted
shadow.
24 hours.
That lasts a day? Okay.
Ouch.
Never mind. That's horrible.
Does anything happen when the shadow doesn't revert when the familiar dies, does
no, it's still just gonna have no shadow. Let me look at the ability again.
Well, John, go ahead with your turn, John, because you're limited on
Okay,
time.
I'm going to go ahead and blast it with lightning like I'm Emperor Palpatine.
So anyway, started blasting.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's tiny. It's hard to hit.
And that was a 2 action, so I will do a single action. Oh, wait. I guess I have to roll a d20 before I do anything, don't I?
Uh-huh. You sound so happy
Wait, no,
about
I'm standing next to you now.
Whoops.
that.
How about a... Ooh, that was almost a 13. I bet that's unlucky. It's a 5.
This is going to be startling for your character. Monstrous transformation, same thing that happened to Leaf. Your head and arms transform into an exaggerated imitation of a creature connected to your magic for 1 minute.
Like a storm elemental.
Hmm.
I'm thinking... Oh, metal. How about a giant robot head and big robot arms?
That suits me.
Okay.
Is that just visual, or am I like I have a?
No, you get.
Huh.
It doesn't matter for you unless you want to run up to it and hit it.
But he's also rolling for confused on his turns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I already used up. Well, I guess a good next turn. I already used up my actions. Oh no, I haven't.
didn't.
I did a 2-action. I can do a single action attack. Let me do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's whip up some more magic in this bitch.
No.
So that's like, this is terrible. Why are you stopping?
Casting.
Like, I didn't write this game. It's not my fault. And he doesn't think there's any consequences because this isn't real.
That's true. Roll another
Kick it in the
D20.
shins.
Slice her hamstring, then you'll know it's real.
5 again.
It can't happen. Roll a different
Okay.
one.
Hmm.
20.
Cool. Pick a spell. You cast
All right.
Oh,
But my multiple attack penalty would apply, I'm sure.
It doesn't matter. It says you immediately cast any spell. So if it were an attack spell, it would still be modified by the map. So yeah, it counts the penalty.
Right.
You could do the aerial boomerang again.
I just missed again.
Okay. With more
Yeah.
lightning.
Yeah, lightning's good enough to try with that weakness he has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And my other stuff doesn't do much damage.
Yeah.
And I
Does he
rolled
need
a...
do you need
10.
a surge off of a surge spell? Yeah.
No,
Oh, good,
no.
good.
You're done.
Okay, let me hit the end turn. Next.
Oh, it's a good thing you did that. Otherwise, it would have canceled your kinetic aura.
Ah.
I mean, if you had surged again, that number, it would have canceled your aura.
Oh, gotcha.
it's just
Nimue.
gonna move about here, pick up her bone, and just shove it back in. It's not gonna do anything. With this,
Quite
Yeah.
uncouth.
yeah, you're telling me he doesn't want to get hit by anything.
Well, 10 feet away from you, you hear Chad go, "Oh my fucking God, what the hell? What is your
No.
deal? What are you?"
But it sounds like a robot voice.
Oh,
What am I? What are you?
Great fucking question.
I'm a programmer, man.
He's currently Daft Punk.
You're gonna have
I
to
am
explain to me
forever.
what that means. Is Cerulean?
But my translator's kicked in. I can understand.
Is
people
Cerulean
now.
damaged in any way?
Yeah.
I am, but not
Dude,
horribly.
don't.
I'm
cast
not.
the
I
healing
got
spells.
battle
It's gonna hurt more
medicine.
than
Don't
heal.
worry. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm not two-thirds right now.
Yeah. I do battle medicine on you.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I have a scrape here if you'll bandage that
Well,
up.
let's.
Are you going
Yeah,
to
I will in
how
a
you're
second.
doing it?
Let me see how much I heal. I'm gonna set the DC to 20. So you see, as she takes out a needle from her own body and her own stitches, and she just starts stitching you.
Wait, no, I don't consent.
Bad touch. Bad touch.
This is not sanitary.
Are you going to try to resist
No,
the battle
no.
medicine? Okay.
Yeah,
It is. I might start dry heaving though.
Yeah, you feel. Yeah, very good.
Anyway, it smells. You say it smells like embalming, like you smell like flowers and oils.
No, actually, this one isn't really using the ointments. I got an actual magical ointments for stitching wounds. So yeah, I'll specify whenever I'm using those. But right now she's just using the needle and thread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you done? Okay. I meant mummifying, not embalming. Sorry. So then,
1 second.
Did you heal yourself, by the way?
Oh, how much was it? 24.
24. Yeah, just apply the healing there. But
Yeah, I love it. Just the click of a button. No math.
yeah.
No more math.
Yeah.
So yeah, quickly before you can like get the last stitch in, Serlin runs off. Thank you.
It's still up.
just thread trailing behind him.
yeah.
So I will first action run to there. Second action tumble through. Tumble through acrobatics. Success. So I gain panache. It gains off guard, which it already had because it's still blind, right? And attack. I'll make this. It stopped bleeding, so I'll make this another bleeding finisher.
I'm gonna add the off guard because we've just been calculating it.
Yeah. Okay, off guard.
I can't see the map very well.
Why?
There's a hit.
There's a hit. Yeah.
It's left.
It is
Weird.
not catching up.
Huh.
We are having technical difficulties. The map is not updating for the viewers. Just letting everybody know.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's weird.
Probably refresh the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have like 7 minutes left before John leaves.
Don't fiddle with it. If it's halfway working, leave it go, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the end of my turn. Back to.
What did you miss?
No, I hit. You need to apply the damage.
Oh. Oh my god!
Casual 30.
Nice.
That's like thaumaturge
So
damage.
yeah, make sure to.
How do you kill it?
Yay!
Nice.
Swash your buckles. How do you kill it?
Sha, and then a couple other flourishes, like flinging the blood around off the knife, like streaking up on the wall in the tent next to me.
Question: when it dies, does it come back to its normal size?
Or is it forever small?
No, when something dies, everything on it is dispelled. So yes, it does.
So I just get rocketed away from this thing.
Get knocked back into a building or crushed under it, or it's.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It's huge. Who is that on? Who's that person there?
Oh,
it's just
that's
the creature. Okay.
that's one of the auras. I think just did an update with it.
Oh, right, because
Yeah,
it's bigger now. All right, I'm just gonna see you get pushed like a little bit. And of course, more shit gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's finally dead.
Did it, guys? That was a pretty clutch shrink potion. I gotta say.
Yeah. I didn't know what to
that
do
was
when I was
clever.
in its mouth. I was like, hey, well, this is it. I'm gonna die. Wait.
Nope.
Wait. I
That's
may
a
have-
much different fight if that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are sheriffs around it still, and they are shooting the shit out of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although Nimue didn't really get much hurt, she's just gonna slump down on the ground, face up, looking at the sky, and just finally.
Not man nor beast
That's
yet that
right.
can defeat Serwin.
Feed the ego. That's great. And Nya goes, well done. Now are you going to summon me?
Yeah. Give me a second.
I should make that deep.
How long does it take to resummon him?
I think you have to do your daily preparations.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, give me a second. Let me find a place and I'll get it done.
Chad
Oh,
says to you,
Robert,
you must be a player because no NPC would look like all this mess. So tell me, how do I...
Hmm?
What?
Explain what is a player in your definition.
In this game, I need to shut down this game. I'm stuck in it. I don't know what's going on. What's the command word to shut it down?
You're speaking a lot of gibberish, and I should know. I'm an expert in that kind of language. I do not understand half the words you are saying.
Ah, crap, I could have sworn you were another player. Hey, green guy, are you a player?
I'm new to humanoid culture, so what is that?
And Nix says in her head, like, "Hey, Nat, do you know what it's talking about? Do you recognize any of that language?"
I guess I'm stuck here for now. I thought maybe when we killed the monster, I could log out, but... So how long have you guys been playing? Wait, you guys are NPCs. I'm talking to myself.
You sir are making no sense.
Yeah.
What's an NPC then?
What'd you say?
What is an NPC
A
then?
non-player character, somebody that's like programmed into the game. That's not a player like me.
No, it's the NPC. It's the you set sail across the sea.
Programmed. Do you mean like an automaton? We are in the City of Engineers. Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
City of
possibly.
This is Alkenstar? Old Alkenstar? Whoa.
Yeah.
So this...
And then an Alkenstar sheriff walks up to you and he says, "Well, you boys are lucky you're alive. That was impressive. I think y'all need to go speak with the Duchess now.
All right.
I'm gonna take
You need to press Alt F4.
Oh yes, fine. Finally, she's granting my audience.
I like that. He says, "Yep, you did great," and all some stupid shit.
All right, boys, we're off to see the wizard.
All right, we'll pause.
Yeah.
John's gotta go, and it's 1 minute till.
Bye, John.
Hey, you guys feel free to keep playing. I'll watch it later.
No, dude, you are integral.
Okay. Well, I don't want to have to cut it short for
Just
you
as
guys.
we set off towards the duchy, another T-Rex drops out of the sky.
Okay. Oh, I do want to point something out. Nimue would have noticed that the brass cog that you guys still had on the carriage also lit up and shot green lightning and was spinning during this, and then stops.
Yeah. Let me take a note of that.
I would forget. Yeah, please do. I'll make a note of it too. I'll try to remind you.
I will not make a note of it because sir.
It is a brass cog, right?
Yeah. Okay, we're closing. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Morg, for sticking with us.
See you guys.
Yeah, thanks, Mark.
Thanks for watching.